guys have been adventuring in the land of Toivoa. Most recently up here... Oh, wrong map. Most recently up here in the town of Nausea, where you guys are currently waiting on a new ship to arrive for you guys to head off and continue your boat trip towards Ivrix. Here in Nausea, you guys have run into a little bit of problems as Sweet August Rose's name got out accidentally. And last week you spent some time doing some research with Mr. Verm. You guys have another 2 days before your new ship arrives. You guys have freedom to do what you would like.
I have one more question for Verm, since technically I believe that I don't know if the Aimer ever actually left. I don't know if we all left or not.
Nobody truly has left.
Like, we had walked out the door and we're heading down the road.
We were about to. If you could run back if you'd like.
Yeah, let's run back. I said another question or two that I thought about throughout the week here.
Of course. As you head back in, Mr. Verm is there. A little surprised that you come back in the door, but he smiles sweetly at you. How can I help you, sir?
I had one more question or two. Let's call them parasites that I have on my ship.
The individuals, yes.
Yes. My question was that them feeding off me, is that limiting my growth as well?
Oh, no.
Okay, so...
And he looks around very cautiously. That does not limit your growth. That is indeed enhancing it.
Okay, I was just curious about that. I definitely did not want, any weakenings. So, I guess my only other question is...
Please keep your voice down. There are other people in here now.
That's why I've been trying to use code word.
Okay.
That's why I've been being like parasites.
Of course.
Well, I eventually... You told me to stay around my friends.
Of course.
Well,
it's always a good idea.
It is always a good idea. Well, I eventually build, say, a resilience to this. Say similar to the, practicing the flute or something. Say the more I deal with it, why I eventually have a better grasp on handling it.
Oh, no. You won't have more control. You'll have less.
Oh.
Eventually, you'll simply become a pawn of what's going on.
Oh, that's great.
The longer it goes on, your resistance will decrease.
And my control will also decrease, is what you're trying to say.
Of course.
Well, is there a timeline on this, out of curiosity?
Unfortunately, I don't know that. Thankfully, I have not been the recipient of such a gift.
Well. If it gets worse before my plans are complete, I may have to take you up on your offer.
Very well.
Oh.
Simply know that I am here should you need me.
All right, I will. And Aimer tips his hat and says, well, I hope you find someone else interesting to talk to or something. Have a great day. Like, he's awkwardly not sure how to say goodbye as he strolls out.
Have a pleasant day, and I hope things look up for you out there.
That was all I had.
Okay.
When Rose had, accompanied Aimer back there, still disguised as looking like his sister, but when he leaves, she just nods at him and enters real fast. She's like, I just forgot something. I'll catch up with you guys real fast. And,
all right.
Yes, ma'am.
She goes up to Verm and she's just like, I've never been on this side of the thing. I was so entranced by our conversation, I completely forgot. So this is actually a little odd for me, but I'd like to have some gardening services done.
Ooh. What exactly would you like to have trimmed?
There's this one particular weed. he's learned some things he shouldn't, and normally I'd handle it myself, but she gestures at at the door. I'm busy and I have a lot of oversight right now, and I can't take care of it. Um, yeah, it's a little feline, and she actually starts writing this down because you said there's other people in the store.
You look around, you don't see anyone, but he said there is.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't in there when he said that, so
Okay, so
okay.
you look around, you don't see anyone in the store, so you would not have heard this, that there was anyone here.
So she's just gonna be like, yes, it's a little tabaxi, about three and
Oh
a half,
dear.
yeah, 3.5 feet tall, black and
He
gray
takes a
fur,
couple notes.
tabby pattern, like a W on his forehead.
Ah, quite
Uh,
distinct.
Goes by the name This One.
Quite clever.
Yes.
And has he pooped in your garden?
He has, and he's gonna tell everyone about it. So the faster he's able to prevent, you're able to prevent that knowledge being spread, the more I'd appreciate it.
Ah, I will ensure that he does not spread any more information.
Good. How much is this kind of service gonna cost me?
Oh, dear, we're all as part of the garden. It's simply a favor in the future. You understand.
She
One gardener is equal to any other.
That is true. I thank you for your consideration.
Of
Like I said,
course.
normally I'd do this myself, but if you ever
It
need,
is best to distance oneself from such defecators.
don't I know it? All right. But yes, thank you for sharing your wisdom with me,
Of course, my
Blue
dear.
Bonnet Verm. And she gives a little bow
Please
of the head.
do keep my name private. I prefer to be referred to as Mr. Firm.
Of course, Mr. Verm.
Thank you.
Oh, until the next time we meet. And then she is going to jog back out the door.
Remember, I'm always here, and best of luck on your travels.
Hopefully, I won't need that luck, but I probably will. Best of luck on your endeavors and with your gardening here. She says as she gestures towards the. She had used her staff of flowers to fill up the outside little garden
Yeah,
troughs with some pretty flowers.
they are wilting already.
What?
Yes.
What did those guys? She looks at those surprised and she turns back to him. What did they do?
They decided to salt the ground in order to promote the growth, and it was quite unfortunate. I'm having the soil dug up and replaced.
Are they stupid? She just-
He looks at you blankly. Yes.
well, best of luck with that. She just.
Thank you. I feel that I am going to need it.
She just kind of like shrugs helplessly and walks out the door awkwardly.
Have a pleasant day.
You too, Mr. Verm, and then she's gonna catch up with the others.
Okay.
Sorry about that. All right, pirate ship.
Guys, what do you want to do?
Amer was like, you know what, guys? I'm gonna go find us some croissants for breakfast. You know, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, we haven't eaten today. We've been pretty busy.
Cool. So you go looking for a bakery?
Amer's gonna go to that one specific bakery.
Akatea's?
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. So you find the bakery. It's not hard to find. And as you walk in, it smells delightful. There are baked goods coming out right now. It's very clean, spotless, in fact. It's all white and chrome everywhere. Just immaculate. Everything has been freshly wiped down. It smells of oranges. Orange oil has been used to clean everything. And behind the counter, There's a woman in a white apron with a pale blue blouse, rolled up sleeves, and dark red skin. She sports 2 horns and smiles and waves at you. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. How can I help you today, sir?
Can I get like a dozen croissants?
Oh, a dozen? Oh, goodness. You're quite the appetite. Yeah, of course. She goes and starts pulling out croissants. You're not going to eat all of these by yourself, are you?
No, I'm myself.
Oh, you have friends then? And she puts them in a little white box, gets it ready to go. That'll be 1 silver piece.
Oh, that's quite inexpensive. And Namer hands her a silver piece.
Thank you very much. Would you like jam for that? I have these delicious peach preserves.
Sure. You got butter too?
I do. Would you like the whipped or the straight?
Whipped, please.
Okay. And she will put butter on there. And it's actually not just whipped, but it's whipped honey butter instead of just straight butter.
Amer gathers all this up and kind of looks at her. Is she like a tiefling then?
She is not a tiefling. She is a Devronian.
From Star Wars?
I was like,
You gain inspiration for knowing that trivia, and now you lose the information. But well done. I will give you 1 point for that. Yes, from Star Wars. I needed a baker, and she's an existing character, so yeah. She's been in the campaigns now for so damn long I can't remove her. So, is there anything else I can get for you?
No. I will say, a little caught off guard. You weren't quite what I was expecting.
Oh, thank you, I think. What were you expecting, my dear? As she leans over the counter with her head resting on her hands, elbows on the counter.
I was expecting you to be a little bit more like the other 3.
3?
Yeah, 3.
I don't know what you mean.
That
What
surprises
other
me.
3?
Amer looks around. Do I notice? Is there anyone else in the bakery?
You look around. There's nobody in here at the moment. There's a couple people talking outside, ready to come in, but at the moment, nobody's in here. It looks pretty mundane. You can see the door to the restroom. You see an employee-only door off to the right. You see the counter she's standing behind. There's 3 or 4 tables.
I'm trying to think how Amer will try to be nonchalant here, because he doesn't do a very good job of it ever.
Of course.
You know.
Would you like a sample? And she pulls a half of a bear claw and puts it on a little tiny plate, little paper plate.
Amer looks at her, goes, sure, and takes the bear claw.
Okay. You gonna eat it?
He munches on it.
Cool. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, this is gonna happen. Let's see what terrible things happen now. Not that alt tab. Where is my D&D Beyond tab? What's the throw? Oh God. That was almost good.
Okay, you are addicted to her baking.
Oh.
It's a delicious bear claw. The cherry filling fills your mouth, and it's still warm and gooey. The outside is flaky and buttery.
Cherry filling, huh? Cherry filling.
Uh-huh. It's got some granulated sugar on the outside edge, forming that nice crust. Perfect.
Can't say I've ever had cherries quite this addicting. Can I get another half dozen of those to
Of
go?
course. She smiles sweetly. 6 more, and she provides you another little box of 6 bear claws.
Before we leave, we come back for them. Well, who knows? Well, I mostly just came over here to try it out. I wasn't quite curiosity got the better of me. He says
Where did you hear about the bakery from?
a few people.
Really?
Yeah, I have 3 female friends who I met.
Oh goodness, quite the womanizer.
Avers kind of looks at her, and he barely can contain the laughter. Yeah, about that. I can't see anyone ever wanting to date any of them.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, good on you. Doing a charity case.
They're pretty enough. They just take
Is it their
things.
personalities?
They are the most literal creatures I've ever seen in my life.
Literal.
Literal, like they take whatever you say. I tell them to do something, they will do it to the absolute letter. There's no creativity, no originality. They like to hover. I wake up and they're staring me in the eyes.
My goodness, you must be quite the specimen.
That's what they say. But they told me about this bakery to begin with, and then
They told you about this bakery?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They seem to know you.
Strange. I don't know any women who people wouldn't like.
Amer just smiles and nods. And then Verm also said he made a very good croissant, so I had to stop by.
Mr. Verm. I know Mr. Verm. Oh, I understand. How can I be of assistance?
I was just coming over to say hello. Life is I believe they say, he paused for a minute, oyster in some communities. And so I heard you ran a bakery, and I was just more coming to just say hello.
Hello. I didn't catch your name.
My name is Amer.
Nice to meet you, Amer. I am Akatea of Akatea's Bakery.
We'll say that no one lied about the quality of your baked goods.
It's not. Why would they lie? The only people who would lie would be those fools over at Moritas and Moritas.
Why would they lie? He's kind of chuckles. He's like, nope, never lied a day in my life.
They are attempting to form competition for me. They're titling it Rose's Baked Goods. It's strange that a mortician would set up a bakery. I guess they're attempting to use the incinerator as an oven. Dual purpose, I suppose.
Incinerator, you say?
Indeed.
Well, there's nowhere to leave the bodies if I ever have any now.
Well, they are a crematorium as well as a funeral home, and apparently now they are branching out into baked goods.
I'm not, interesting to know, I suppose.
Indeed.
More interested where to leave a dead body, but no.
Do you have a dead body to leave?
Not yet, but
let me know if you do.
I can't seem to visit a town without having a few.
Goodness, are you carrying some sort of disease?
He kind of chuckles and then he looks really serious. You already know the answer to that.
She looks at you. I believe I do.
But
do you need help?
What kind of help? I mean, there are a lot to the What am I going to do with 3 half-crazy women on my boat to...
They're not half crazy, my dear. They're fully crazy.
Well, you know, I was trying to be nice.
You don't need to be nice in their presence.
Well, I don't want them to stab me. Because they are awfully quick with their daggers, and there are 3 of them.
Indeed.
So,
Great
yeah.
goodness. You have stepped in it.
Yeah. The main reason I came over here to begin with was I was going to ask, do you know a good way to get rid of them?
You could kill them. She looks around. One moment. This discussion's becoming a little distasteful. I'm going to close the shop for a second. She walks over to the windows and starts pulling the blinds. Those of you who were walking with Amer, did you guys come to the bakery?
Amer said he'd be right back.
Yeah, no, I'm not there.
She's probably
No one's followed?
waiting
No.
outside, yeah.
Okay.
Man.
The blinds close in the bakery, and the sign flips from open to closed, and you guys can hear a lock get thrown as the deadbolt is locked.
Oh no.
Oh no, Amir doing something that he shouldn't be and lying about it.
He hasn't lied about anything yet.
I didn't say that to you. I'm saying that to whoever's around me.
You see Amer's hand go out the window with a thumbs up in front of the curtain.
Man, if he fucks another lady to death, you know, it's not. We're gonna have to get run out of the city again.
It's honestly better than murdering a third of them, as the last place did, Sahua. So.
Brennan says, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm getting the idea that maybe he's not truthful all the time.
Truth-telling in this group is, I think, optional when you start. You can click yes or no, and most of us, I think, clicked no.
Yeah, most of us did.
Anyway.
So, Amer, as she closes the blinds and flips the door sign to closed, she smiles, takes her apron off, folds it up, rolls her sleeves down, and buttons them. Come with me. And she goes over to that employees only door, where she produces a key and unlocks it. She opens the door and gestures for you to go inside.
Amer follows her, you know.
Cool. As you walk inside, the mood of this establishment changes. As opposed to being in a bright bakery, back here the tile is slate black. The trim is all in dark crimson, and sitting in the center of this room with just a little metal stand next to it is a large chair. It appears to be a torture apparatus, as there are straps next to it, and it looks very ominous. It looks like it's on a swivel and potentially an entire gimbal on there, so they can rotate and twist in different directions. She walks over to it.
It's the silent professional.
So, indeed. You asked about how to get rid of your problems. There's a variety of ways that you can get rid of them. One would be to simply kill them. Another would be to ensanguinate them or poison them, convince them that they need to be somewhere else while you leave them behind. There's a variety of ways.
Well, what is I'm looking at the one that killing them probably my better option, I think. If I leave them somewhere, they may show up really pissed off at another location.
Indeed.
Which could be awkwardly... I already have enough awkward things happen to me, so... Are they difficult to kill? They seemed freakishly strong and skilled.
She smiles. Would you like to find out?
You know... He kind of pauses, like... I prefer not to try to kill someone in town. Again, I'm trying to be on my best behavior.
She smiles as she picks up a scalpel. Oh, it would only be practice. She twists it and spins it on her fingers, and then tumbles it across the back of her fingers, and then holds it again.
I like that. I should try that trick sometime. Amer kind of does this. He pulls out a dagger and he's trying to do the same thing.
Sleight of hand, please, because it's funny.
Hold on. Watch me roll one here, just for balls. Oh, I got it. Pretty sure I got 32.
A 32, no sweat. You were able to replicate it. She looks at you. Quite dexterous with your fingers, I see. No wonder there's 3.
Well, you talking to the guy, please, all 3 of them? What are they doing to me in my sleep? What do you guys do in my sleep? He's kind of like, look a little like shocked now.
Oh, it's a ritual that allows Mosaba to return to the earth. You are simply a vessel and a conduit for Mosaba's true form.
Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed similar to what she told me when I met her, Avatar. You see, I just need to make sure that I get my business done before I turn into, the world-ending blood god or whatever happens in, X time.
The goddess who would walk the earth and kill everything without whim?
Yeah, do that part.
Well, let's find out how good you really are. And she smiles sweetly at you, and unwrapping from behind her, a spiked chain lashes out at you. Does a 18 hit you, because you did not see this coming?
It does not. Amer kind of he kind of rolls with the chain a little bit and lets it scrape across his shoulders, kind of dislodging one of his cloak hooks.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, that was rude.
She smiles. Oh, you can move quite well.
We just proved that.
Yes, you did. This is their favored weapon, and she will walk forward to you holding out the spiked chain.
I've never
Roll
seen
a medicine check, please.
Yeah, these are all skills Amer is great at.
Mm-hmm.
Is that to be 9-20? No, it rolled off.
With a 10, there's something on the spiked chain, but you can't tell what it is.
This looks really brutal. Some sort of poison or something? I've never seen them carry one of these.
You would not see it until they decided to use it upon someone else. This is coated with a necrotizing disease, not a poison.
Okay.
Should you get struck with this, you will be unable to recover for at least a day. Be very careful.
What happens if I just dump them in the middle of the ocean?
She looks at you. That may be your best option. Should they not be immediately in the Shonozan Protectorate's arms, which would be devastating.
For them or for me?
She thinks for a second. At first, for the Protectorate. And once they were apprehended, they would throw you under the bus, per se.
That's more what I'm worried about, is that part.
And the Protectorate would come after you for dumping them within their territory.
Yeah. Well, that's not... I guess, guess shallow graves it is, then. Amer kind of shrugs,
I would encourage a deeper grave.
Oh, it was a metaphor.
Sometimes it's a flaw that we have to become very literal. She smiles widely.
Amer smiles back and goes, this, as you can tell, I'm not a very literal person. Gotta pause for a second.
Apparently not.
Well, this is good to know.
Would you like a tattoo to remember your visit by?
Oh, you offer tattoos? I thought you could only get those in Shoe. Are you from there by
Oh, no,
chance?
dear. I've been a couple times. I learned my craft there. After
Oh.
all, they don't make this kind of chair here in Reston.
I don't think many places admit to making those kind of chairs.
No, it's quite balanced. And she just pushes it slowly, and it just slowly twists silently on that gimbal.
Amer kind of goes, he looks at her for a moment and kind of puts his fingers together and he goes, today has been a day of learning and error and trial. So let's do this. Let's get this tattoo.
What kind of tattoo would you like? As she gestures to the chair.
What do I have for my options? As you can see, I'm not exactly a procurer of fine arts.
How much would you like to spend, my dear?
well, I've got. He pulls out a coin purse. It weighs probably about what 1,500 gold would weigh. He's like, I've got a smidge.
Very well. I will surprise you. Please, take a seat.
Amer sits down and he puts his hands like, if he's gonna get buckled in and.
Yep. She starts at your ankles, and then your knees, your thighs, your waist, your chest, each of the shoulders, the arms, your wrists, and then the individual fingers and thumb. Last is your head, and your eyelids are then pulled up and taped in place.
He's like, thorough. I didn't see the finger ones.
She smiles. It's okay. This will hurt immensely, but you'll be fine.
I had Mosabi eat me. Trust me, I know pain.
She smiles. I'm sure. And she picks up from the little metal tray a small little ink pot. She licks her fingernail and dips it into the ink. She reaches forward up to your eyelid, hold very still. And as you can't blink and your eyes are feeling that drying burning, she reaches up into the bottom of your eyelid and starts tapping with the sharp point of her nail right into the bottom of your eyelid. No one will be able to see this unless you flip your eyelid upside down. And she will just tap repeatedly right into your eyelid. It's painful. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh yeah, roll dice, roll. Yeah.
Yep. 22. You will remain conscious during this whole thing. She spends no more than 10 minutes working on this. So, there you go. And she will take the tape off. And it's this nice release tape that allows your eyelids to not lose eyelashes. And then she will undo your head, your fingers, your wrists, your shoulders, your chest, your waist, your thighs, your knees, your ankles, and your feet. There you go. Now, when someone attacks you, simply blink very hard, and the tattoo will be consumed to provide you with a shield.
That'll be
35 gold pieces, please.
He hands her 35 gold. And he goes, so if I need other work done like this, would you be able to provide those services for the correct price, of course?
Of course. I would love to schedule an appointment. Of course, it would have to be scheduled. This was an impromptu thing. I do have a delivery to make.
Oh, yes,
There's
yes.
a house that I need to deliver some donuts to.
Oh, yes, of course. I need to go earn some more coin and the like and deal with some problems.
Do enjoy your good time. And she walks you towards the door.
Amro follows her with his donuts in hand, or his croissants in hand, and bear claws in hand.
Sure. All right. So you guys go ahead and head out. back into the bakery. She will open up the blinds, unlock the door, and let you out. With a smile, she winks at you. Remember, I serve the best baked goods in all of Reston.
I'm not going to argue that in the slightest. He smiles and waves and walks back out towards everyone.
As
I
she
got
puts on her apron, she will close the door.
I got breakfast, guys.
Cecilia's kind of like unarmed striking Geralt in the chest plate.
Can
just
I
like
get a
kill time.
deception check? Yeah, can I get a deception check from Aimer?
Oh, I mean, I haven't lied yet, but absolutely.
Yeah. It's more to hide your puffy eyelid.
Oh.
You're good.
Brennan's gonna walk up to him very genuinely and put his hand on his shoulder and look him in the eye and ask him, have we been lying? Because I thought we talked about having a common goal and being something like a family. We can't lie.
Oh, I lie all the time. That's what I do. What part of my nose is to lie about?
Brennan looks confused. And he says, I don't know. I guess don't lie to me if it's important.
He pauses for a moment. I don't lie to you guys as much. It's more like, the city folk, the people I'm stealing, the people I'm killing, the people I'm getting paid to kill.
Brennan still looks confused, but he's relieved. He's relieved. He says, "Oh, okay."
And I learned it's just easier to tell Cecilia the truth, and it gets me in less trouble.
Still just like punching Geralt in the chest plate, just like bat bat.
Do you want Cecilia? Want a croissant or a bear claw?
Oh, these 20-minute croissants and bear claws that took you fucking forever to get? Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's all you did.
I mean, she's still in there. You can go buy some more. I got honey and jam.
And waste 20 minutes? No, I'm okay. I'll take one.
Yeah.
Waste 20 minutes. Oh my god. I used up 20 minutes of your precious time while we sit and wait for a boat.
Jerry's eating this and looking like smiling,
Jerry's gonna gladly take a croissant, and then like roughly slap Aimer on the shoulder.
Sure.
And I don't remember if he got a tattoo. I was trying to actually think of a place where he got a tattoo, but I don't remember where all the tattoos were.
Yeah, Rose takes 3, and she's
takes 3.
Yeah, Cecilia's
Wow. How does she keep her figure? Elf magic?
Elf magic, yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, she works out every morning. She's got those abs for a reason, but yeah, hard work and discipline, and yeah, also she can just put it away magically. But yeah, she takes 3, and she's just eating one while staring at Cecilia. You're like, you like hitting people with your hands. You should, if you want some tips, I can help you out with that.
Oh no! This is not for practicality. As I kind of like low thigh kick Gerald. This is just like this is just I'm just burning time. It's just emotions. I don't feel anything. I'm just wasting. He's so like, I'm assuming Gerald's like completely unbothered by it. He's got his arms crossed like a wide stance.
No reaction to this.
He's just eating a croissant, while he's getting punched.
Yeah, and she's not throwing her weight behind it. She's just kind of like fucking beating him up. Yeah, no, I mean, it's like anytime Gerald's around, I just feel a little bit better. And so for some reason, that just makes me want to kick him in the leg. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Don't think too much about it.
No, I want to kick you too, Cecilia. I completely get it.
All right.
She like kind of ponders for a second. What is your birthday?
Who?
Cecilia.
Do we have traditional months and days in this?
That's a good question.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and keep it simple for now. The Player's Guide to Toivo will probably come out later this year, but till then.
Eric's like, God damn it! Now I have to make a calendar.
It's on the list. It's just that takes a lot of time because you have to do the calendar, the holidays, blah 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 blah.
Her birthday, she says, hard to say the exact day, but usually we celebrated it in late November.
All right, I'll remember that.
Sure. When's your birthday?
Midsummer.
Oh, that's kind of fitting for you. You're cute.
I am. I'm adorable.
Hmm.
She says as she's like chewing with she's not even, she's just like mom with like a giant croissant. Like
At this point, Jerry has fed 3 croissants to Atlas.
Okay, cool. I need Atlas, Jerry, and Sweet August Rose, along with Cecilia, to all roll wisdom saving throws.
ah.
The DC is a 24.
Oh shit, that's actually really
Is
hard.
this an enchantment spell?
It is.
I choose to succeed.
You choose to succeed. Okay, cool.
You can do that.
Again, it's part. I have a legendary resistance. That's an enchantment spells.
Oh.
It's an item. I 100%. It's Staff of Charming. It's one of the things that you can do with it.
Mm,
All right,
That's kind of
So-
cool.
y'all are addicted to Akatea's baking.
man, these are pretty good.
I know, right?
Honestly, they're pretty mid.
Well, you have, I believe the official term is shit taste. So
Wow.
Kind of gives a shrug. It is what it is.
yeah, I believe it's a medical issue. We might be able to have time to get that sorted out before the transaction goes down. When is that happening, by the way?
Sweet August Rose.
Hmm.
You're talking a lot of shit for somebody that was crying in the middle of the street about 6 hours ago.
Just like that, all levity exits my body. So when is this transaction occurring with the scoundrels from that place we were at?
I believe tomorrow sometime.
I thought it was this afternoon.
But it was also this afternoon.
Eric said we had
It's
2 days
actually
to prep.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have mentally skipped a day.
Is this Groundhog Day? We live this day. I check my watch, which doesn't exist, and I look at the sun, which no longer exists. I look back down, and it's a black void. Oh, what was in that croissant? What was in the croissant?
It wasn't
Uh,
just an
well, then-
enchantment.
I have some people. I have somebody that I want to talk to about my feather. So I mean, I'm gonna go fuck off and do that. If anybody wants to come with me, Brennan, you want to come with me?
I was gonna tag along with you as well, keep me out of trouble. And I need to have a
Oh.
little conversation with you as well at some point.
Oh sure. Do you want to be on your collar, or you want to be free? Just curious.
I mean, whatever makes you feel better. I don't need to run away from anyone right now.
Oh, okay. Then you can be off leash for a little while.
Brendan's gonna say, no, actually, I want to talk. I have a question for Sweet August Rose. Are you gonna stay here, or are you gonna come with?
No, I'll go with you guys. I have nothing else to do right now.
Okay, so are we all gonna head out?
Yeah, wherever Cecilia needs to talk to about this feather. But what questions do you have? I'd be more than happy to answer them, if they're the right kind of question.
Everybody in the party laughs.
Yeah.
How do you keep your figure? No. So he says, I don't know. You probably haven't noticed. We haven't been in much combat recently, but I obtained some things while we've been here, and one of them was this bow, and I haven't been using it, and I haven't been using it because I think that you're supposed to make up some kind of story or oath or something to that, and I guess I just don't know what I would have an oath for. And you seem like someone who would know about these types of questions. I don't know. I guess my question is I don't know what to make an oath about because I'm not exactly sure what it is I'm doing.
Oh, so you have no purpose? Is that what you're saying?
I had no purpose, I suppose. Now we're in this kind of, I don't know what you would call it, arrangement with each other, and we're in this group, and that's good, but that's not really uh, something that I'm like seeking to obtain or revenge. I don't know. Before this, I just kind of rambled and had good times and some bad times, but there was never a point to it all.
Really? That's interesting. I mean, forgive me for saying this, but in my experience, I've seen you shoot. People with your level of skill tend to usually have some sort of driving force behind that that skill. It's pretty rare for someone who's so listless and directionless to devote themselves to mastering anything that much.
I suppose I'm something of an anomaly. You know, there are times where I'm everything that you said, and then there are times where I'm fairly useless, especially when there are cities, and especially when there are pubs and bars and things to go to as well. And sometimes I don't shoot straight after that. But
As much as you drink. Yeah. Oh.
everything is been kind of contract to contract, and maybe in life just to the next paycheck.
Hmm. Well, I can't give you any solid answers. The best I can tell you is that ultimately you're not going to find meaning from anything outside of yourself because life is meaningless. So you can't go to some people try to find meaning in a god or by worshiping something outside of themselves or by doing something to devote their lives to, but ultimately the only way to find true meaning is to search within yourself. So like I said, I can't give you a solid answer like, oh, just do this. You have to think about it. You have to go over the choices you've made in life. You have to view the choices you're going to make in the future and come to the conclusion of what you want to live for.
Well, that doesn't seem too fair, does it? That's hard, but
It is hard. Most people go their whole lives without doing that. It's one of the illusions that blinds us all.
well, I'll reflect on that. Thank you for your honest answer.
Oh,
There's
no
been a lot
problem.
more direction since I've been with this group, and maybe I'll reflect on important things that have happened with this group to try to formulate some kind of oath.
Sure. Like I said, uh, you have to think about what's important to you. Uh, I mean, if I was to be flippant, you can say like, I don't know, for my love of alcohol or something. I don't know.
For my love of something, or well, we've had some good times with alcohol. Okay, I'm gonna think about this, and when the
Yeah,
time is right, I'll try that bow. Until
sure.
then, I don't think I can operate it though.
I mean, you got to do what you think is right. But no, please. I encourage these kind of questions. I was a teacher for quite a while. Uh, so yes, please. I love answering these kinds of questions. If you ever want to learn more about the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, just let me know.
At that, he kind of, like when you see the Hare Krishnas and they're trying to give you a piece of paper, that kind of thing. At that, Brennan kind of says, "Well, thank you for the advice. I'm going to reflect on that." Gives her a hearty slap on the back and kind of distances himself.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, she just continues stuffing her face with croissant as they walk down the road.
Cool. Where are you going to?
I'll be right back. That is a good question, Cecilia. Where are we going?
What?
We're all following Cecilia, so where are we going?
Oh, I'm heading back to the Long Striders.
Ah.
Okay.
Be right back.
Cool. And you guys head back to the Longstriders Consortium. You guys go past a horrible alchemist shop, past an abandoned building, and into the Consortium. As you guys walk in, the young man runs up to you. Oh, welcome back. Can I get you anything for lunch? I need anything for dinner. Do you need any steaks, butter, sour cream?
Brad.
Yes.
Dismissed.
Oh. Okay. Bye.
I start heading upstairs.
He's a very
All right.
insightful person.
Yes, talking in privacy would probably be the best here.
Oh, is this going to be one of those talks where we just... All right, let's do it.
No, nothing's happened yet.
What?
All right. So you head
Come on
upstairs. At the reception desk, you see a different figure than normal. Sitting there is a young girl. She smiles at you all. You need a room?
Oh no. I'm looking for. I was told. I was here. We were here before, and Zutuno seemed very wise and knowledgeable.
Oh yeah,
I've
he's
gained some
down at the end of the hall. Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're not gonna let me finish. And so I head down to Zutono. I guess I'll ask him the question.
Okay.
Bye, little girl.
She does not answer as she continues cleaning her fingernails with her dagger. As you walk down the hall, you can't hear your footsteps. There's a couple of people in a door off to the right, the room number 4 on the right-hand side. They're investigating the room there. But at the end of the hall, there are those 2 double doors with the great carvings in them. You walk up to them. You guys going to knock, open the door. How do you want to handle it?
Yeah, 2 knock.
So yeah, you might want to knock. Jerry walked in last time. There were some like beavers or some such wombats. There were some crazy furry creatures in there that I would not want to surprise.
Yeah. No, I'm just knock.
Come in. And the door opens of its own accord. Sitting behind the desk, you see Zutono Sherez.
Oh, hi. Slight bow. You've met us before. I just wanted to pop in because I had some questions. Hopefully you can point me in the right direction.
Perhaps.
I went and saw Verm under your recommendation. We had some questions. Miserably, if I'm being honest. Well, at least for me. I can't speak for my companions.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, informative, but.
Yeah, I had a pretty great time. He's an interesting guy.
He is, isn't he? Intriguing in some ways.
Well, yes, as the Sweet August Rose and I are classic foils. Anything that I would enjoy, she would not, and anything that she would enjoy, I would not. So it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty. She's, Cecilia. It's classic. Hero and foil relation.
He looks at you 2 trading barbs and just sits there with a little wry grin on his face, as he's not going to get in the middle of that at all.
Yes. Anyway, going to stop that train of thought before I get kicked out. He informed me about a spectral rock, and I'm curious as to repurposing one of its feathers, which I have obtained recently, and I need to know who I need to go to talk to about that.
Ooh. A spectral rock is in the bird.
Correct.
Interesting. Yes. I have not seen one of those in a very long time.
Yes, it was pulled from the void of Zarud when we were down on one of our adventures. I'm sure somewhere many miles.
As you mentioned the name Zarud, the door behind you slams shut up without him doing anything. And he looks a little concerned. Zerud. So, what do you know about Zerud?
Well, as much as anybody knows here, I guess, in the room, as I gesture around, we were all there. We all had our own experiences at the temple. The dragon god who reached, well, I guess it's not epithesis or whatever the term is for that, if it's a dragon, but the dragon god of void and time. I had my experience. Everybody here in this room, besides Brennan, had their experience.
Aimer didn't have an experience either.
I didn't. Well, I kind of did, but it was a waste of time, which is kind of ironic since he's the god of time. I don't know.
Yeah, Sweet August Rose, I'm sure that you didn't come away with something great for you. I pull out that spectral rock feather, and I retrieve this from my, I guess, voyage into my own past. I'm not sure how it got here. And I would just like more information about it, or a way to actually purpose it, because right now it just sits close to my heart physically, and that kind of feels dangerous.
It is very dangerous. I don't know much about Zerud other than it's a name that is ominous and that one of my friends is in his service. That friend has been missing for about 3 years. And we believe that he is missing not just from this plane of existence, but missing from this point in time. We believe that Zerud is a dragon god of time and temporal magic, in addition to being resident in the void.
Okay.
The feather you have, the person you would want to speak to is known as Saros. Unfortunately, he is the one who is missing. Saros has served in a pact with Zerud for as long as I can remember, and is, by his accounts, a paladin of Zerud. I find it a little distasteful that he considers himself such, but to each their own. As far as what you can do with the feather itself, I wouldn't dare touch it, because spectral rocks are known to be able to tear souls from bodies and then eat them. What a feather can do, I'm sure it can be fashioned into a weapon or a magical foci. All sorts of terrible things.
Grand.
You would
Saros,
need to have someone. Yes, you would need to have someone very skilled with magical items, though, in order to craft it.
Do you have somebody in mind?
I know a guy who shows up on Sunday mornings.
Haha, that's me. Do you have anybody in mind?
Well, you could always try over at Judith's Intricacies and Oddities. There is a dwarf there named Borgus, who is quite proficient in enchanting. There's also this address, and he will write down an address, and it's more of directions, and he slides it across the table to you.
Good.
If you go down this alleyway, there is a man at the end of the alley who you can speak to and potentially provide a deal with his contact.
Is this the... I snapped my fingers at Sweet August Rose. What was that guy's name again that we didn't want to see again? What was his name?
Oh, Stefan?
Was his name Stefan?
I believe so.
Gosh. It's like 2 choices I really do not want to make. Okay, well, no, that's the thing.
after that chicken wing incident, it's going to be kind of embarrassing.
He looks at you. That sounds comical. Would you care to recount the story?
Let's just say
No.
some wires got crossed, there was some miscommunication, and we were demanding the wrong things at the wrong place.
Ah, understood.
Hmm.
It was pretty funny, though.
Well, thank you, Zutona. You've been very helpful. So either go see the dwarf at Judas, which is a place I do not want to go to, or go see Stefan at the end of the hall, or at the end of the alley, who's somebody that we also don't want to go see. Do you have a third option? Is there an option C?
Well, if you're looking to sell it or trade it, there's always Luther. He's a merchant of some renown.
Hmm.
If you simply wish to get rid of it and dispose of it, I suppose, I mean, there's always the blue cloaks, but I don't particularly endorse them.
It's interesting that I don't want to interact with any of these people. Okay, no, thank you, Zutona. You've been very helpful.
You could also, if you are feeling quite so antisocial, we do have someone who might be more of your tastes here in house. But
and
she is.
what do you mean by that?
I mean that you find all of my recommendations distasteful?
Yeah. Who would that be?
Our treasurer, Leslie.
Is she in-house today?
She is.
Perfect. I think that is actually, and just down the hall, I'm guessing, somewhere?
Just out the door and to the right.
Oh, much better. Super. Okay, thank you, Zutona. Is there anything that I owe? I know we're not members of your special club. Is there anything that I owe to you for this?
No. Just be cautious with Leslie. She's somewhat cold.
Well, have you ever gotten to know her?
I've known Leslie now for the better part of 14 years.
Yes, but have you ever gotten to know her?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your meaning. Do you mean intimacy?
No, like, do you know what she likes and what she doesn't like? And do you know her favorite foods? And
Yes, I do.
oh. Okay, well then, that makes sense.
I'm not sure I understand your line of questioning, but best of luck. And if you do happen to find Saros, tell him to check in. He's significantly overdue.
Well, if I commune with Imkyo, maybe I'll ask after him and see if you've seen him around in the lands of the dead, and then I can at least give you a confirmation.
Thank you. And he will push a little magic circle on his desk and trace the circle, and the doors will open.
Slight bow, and then I push. I like wave everybody to get out the door. Go, unless you want to talk to him. Go.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna take that long. Have you ever heard of a ringed city?
Yes, Ryport.
Oh, well, okay, thanks.
Why?
Oh, just, a cryptic message I got mentioned a ring city. Just wanted to see if that was like a mysterious hidden city or if it was someplace well known. Turns out it was a ladder.
Yes, Ryport is the capital of Reston, and the entire harbor is retained within a giant wall to protect the city from pirates and other sea attacks. Even from the Protectorate, they say. There's rumor that someone attempted to knock the wall down with their ship. It simply crushed the figurehead, and the figurehead sank. They had to buy a new figurehead within the city once they revealed that it was an accident.
Well, we won't do that. Our figurehead is quite nice. But But
What's
thank
it a figurehead of?
Oh, it's a very, very uh, masculine figurehead. Chain nipples, it's great.
Indeed.
Yeah. But yes, thank you for. I didn't know anything about Eastern Reston, so it's good to know that it's Ryport is the ring city. Thank you.
Port is Northern Reston, just for the record.
Oh,
And
yes.
he will provide you with a map. As he shows you the map here, here's Ryport right here.
Oh, I was thinking it was this place. That's all right, Ryport. Oh, good. It's our next stop.
This is Enland Point. All right. So, as you guys get up to leave, is there anything else you want to ask of this gentleman?
No.
Take that as a no.
No.
All right. So you guys get up and leave. The door closes quietly behind you, leaving you in the hallway. To the right, where you guys have been directed, there is a door. It's currently closed, but it has a little name tag that does say Leslie on it.
Knock, knock, knock.
You hear, "Come in, please."
I do so.
Sitting behind the desk, putting something away, is this woman. Is Jerry here?
Sure.
Is Amer here?
Amer is absolutely here, yes.
Is Brennan here?
Yes.
All right. I need you three to roll wisdom saving throws. I need you to beat a 28.
Ooh.
I cannot make a 28.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm not
I'm
going
just going to accept my fate.
Can you next to Jerry?
No. Well, okay. I roll a nat 20. I can.
Oh, wow. Jerry almost made it. That would have been cool.
I mean,
So-
I tried.
Okay. Cool. So
Yeah.
you guys are compulsed to look between her shoulders and her belly button.
Amer was looking there already. I don't feel if he was already staring at her tits. Like, does he really feel compulsed to do it because he was already doing it?
You cannot look anywhere else in the room at the moment.
He wasn't planning on it yet. So eventually he'll be compulsed, but like right now he does not even realize.
Yeah. She looks at the women who have entered. So how can I help you, ladies?
Oh, I think she's the one who wants your help. I say as I point at Cecilia.
Oh, you're saying, yeah. Lutono gave me some options, and you were the most attractive of them by far. Well, I mean, I knew nothing about you, but
Thank you.
I knew, at least all the other options were in the negatives, and you were at least neutral because I knew nothing about you. So, I have this feather from a spectral rock. I was
Ooh,
hoping
quite
to
a
get it
creature.
fashioned into something.
Well, I can certainly do that. Do I know you?
Me? Do you know me?
Yes. Have we met?
Either you must have seen me, and I did not see you because I would remember somebody like you. So if we haven't officially met, my name is Cecilia Evangeline Credence II. I'm a representative from.
Oh no.
She looks at you,
Hmm.
draws a dagger, and stabs her own hand. I need you to make a charisma saving throw. Got to beat a DC 28.
Cool. Let's see if I roll high enough. 1 second. Because I have some stuff that I can play with. Ooh, that's a 3. It was a 19. Sure.
You
Go ahead.
have +5, right? Because of Gerald?
Yeah.
So I don't think you're going to make it. So
No. That's it.
Cecilia disappears from the room.
Sure.
Don't even know because the bed's still staring at her tits.
Okay.
I've turned around at this point because I'm like, guys, you're being kind of rude. Her eyes are up there.
She looks at you. You brought credence into my office.
Yes? I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm goodbye. And she pulls the dagger out, stabs it right dead center in the center of the desk, and she dissolves into a flow of black and red crimson that flows into the floorboards right around your feet and leaks down below. It's at this point that Cecilia returns. Poof.
So then,
where'd
do I know that I got
go?
magic?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, got banished.
yeah, it's the same thing that happened that you did to me.
All right, I'm standing in this room. Sweet August Rose, you're not worried that I just got magically taken away. You're all still looking where her chest was. Are you all trying to piss me off? Are you my allies, or are you going to continue to do whatever it is that you're going to do?
Well, you're clearly back.
Well, when you got magicked, I
What were
tried
you
to
saying?
look away and I couldn't.
Good. Yeah.
My neck literally would not move.
Brendan says sorry.
Brennan, I forgive you. That is it.
I mean, admittedly, they are a very nice pair, but I mean, I've seen bigger.
I literally could not move until she turned into goop and left.
Yes,
Good.
Cecilia, you seem to have a way of just pissing people off. It's kind of incredible. Like, you may be better at it than Aimer.
And
I-
she said you brought credence here and then turned to goop and sunk into the floor.
Yeah, she seemed very affronted that we brought you into her office. And then I asked, like, why we should, as if, like, I know who the hell she is. She seemed to get offended and leave. I suppose this gives us a chance to rifle through her desk, though.
I'm gonna pass on that one, considering I'm gonna end up back in the Blood Shadow realm or something at this point. This is all a little too creepy for me. Amer's like puts his hands up. He's like, "No, you can rifle if you want."
Well,
Brendan says, oh, go ahead.
oh no, you can go ahead. It's fine.
Oh, no. Brendan looks at Cecilia and says, do you know that woman? Is that like another secret or something?
Brennan, I have no secrets from you. I feel like I'm the only one in this instance. You were not here when all my secrets were put on the table, and I was vulnerable in front of everybody, and everybody continues to stay cold cased in front of me whenever we ask or we try to unite. But I do not allow myself to hold secrets anymore.
Jerry is behind Cecilia going, secret, I got a secret.
So,
Right.
if I had to hazard a guess, she seemed to think you were familiar. And if I had to guess why, I'm going to guess she knows your mom or your grandmother.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every single person I've talked to has hated me off the jump, merely at the mention of my name. Yeah.
Names
So
are pretty dangerous things. You should be careful with them.
Sweet August Rose, I'm going to invite you not to speak towards me for the next day.
Invitation declined.
Cecilia's face is very flat. Okay.
She just shrugs, but yeah, it seems the Credence name is known far and wide.
Well, that was weird. And Jerry's gonna leave and go down to have a beer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm go down with Jerry.
Well, did she go downstairs? Because she might be down there.
She gooped off somewhere. I've never seen anyone just turn to goop like that and go away. And I've seen some weird shit with you guys.
Yeah, she went through the floorboards. She might be down there. So I guess, well, we have to go down to the floor if we want to leave. So who knows? Maybe there'll be some fireworks.
I hope not. I want a nice, calm experience for once.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to retire to the ship and just wait. I'm kind of actually done. I've met 4 people in a row that have that on my name, so I think that I'm pretty done with this city. If you need me, I will be on the ship.
All right.
So you guys heading downstairs, and as you head down, you guys see that Brad is serving other people and avoiding you guys completely.
Oh,
Look around for Leslie. She is not here.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
We still like you. Everyone's just in a bad mood.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, you're welcome back whenever. I hope the mood improves. Yeah, they look really out of it.
If I were to
maybe
say
you
the
should have
name-
some of this. And he hands you a small paper wrapped object. It's about 3 inches long. There you go.
If I were to say the name Cecilia Credence to you, does that mean anything to you?
He looks blankly at you. No.
And I'll look over Cecilia and be like, "Oh, see, not everyone hates you."
yeah. Look, Brad likes you.
A middle finger as I walk out the door.
And I'll open up the paper as I walk out behind Cecilia.
Okay. Inside is a little bit of crumbled leaves. It smells vaguely of skunk.
Did he just give us weed?
Yeah, it's just
We
weird.
just gave you a roach. Yep.
I will smoke it with Atlas.
Oh, man, and he's dealing. This guy.
He didn't sell it. He gave it away.
Rose will probably stay at the bar for a few hours just to drink and
Sure.
soak in the ambiance. But she'll go back to the boat later in the evening.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything the rest of you guys want to do this evening?
Oh, laptop's about to run out of power. I'll be right back.
Nah, Brendan's gonna hang out with Rose.
Cool.
Amar's gonna go back to the ship with Cecilia.
Awesome. So, Brendan and Rose, you guys hang out. There's a couple people who come and go. There's a whole bunch of adventuring parties that come in, pick up a job. Kerfix will come in through the front door with another Minotaur. He will open the grandfather clock next to the front door and put what looks like a long slab of metal into the clock and then swing it slightly as it acts as the pendulum for the clock. He closes that, waves at everyone in the first floor, and goes upstairs dejectedly. The other Minotaur is a woman. She wanders off and goes into a corner where she will start drawing. You guys will otherwise have an uneventful evening. People going to the ship. You guys, nothing happens tonight. You guys go to the ship. It's quiet. Dirty Frank is sitting on the side of the ship fishing with no luck. You guys are free to do whatever you like. Is there anything you guys want to do tonight after Sar, Brennan, and everybody returns to the ship?
Amar is just going to fish with Frank.
Okay. Please roll your survival check. And survival is a 17. You will catch a fish. 20, 30. You have caught a sea bass. Pretty nice one. Probably about 2 feet long. Good enough for a couple people to eat off of.
Ha! Better catch up, Frank.
He looks at you, flips you off, and then puts another little wad of tobacco in his cheek.
That's Amar's night.
All right. Cool.
Jerry's gonna try to work on, and he's not very smart, but he likes to shoot things. And he's gonna try to figure out a way if there's any type of mechanism where he could shoot a net with a ballista.
Shoot a net with a ballista. Not shoot at a net with a ballista, but shoot the net out of a
Correct.
ballista.
Like some type of mechanism to like launch out a net, like a propelled net.
Wow.
Maybe
Let's
it's like
roll
a
it in.
slingshot, maybe not a ballista, but he wants to try to figure out a way to like a siege net.
A siege net. All right.
And I know it'd
Let's
be
roll an
extremely
intelligence
hard,
check.
and Jerry's
Yeah.
stupid, so
Let's roll a straight intelligence check. We're going to make the DC a 20. Let's see where we go from there. You got some ideas. Maybe that's something we need to develop.
yeah, Jerry just like he has like a notebook, and then he just has like ballista plus net equals ballista net, and that's all he has so far.
Gotcha. Got to figure out a way to do a ballista net. I'm going to have to put that on my to-do list for when you succeed. All right. Because I know you're not going to let it go. All right. Ballista net.
For now, it's just like he's just gonna just like set it on top of the ballista and just shoot it and just see what it does.
Okay. You set it on the ballista itself?
I'm gonna wrap the net around the tip of the ballista, like the actual firing.
On the bolt?
The bolt.
Okay. I believe they're actually called quarrels on a ballista. But yeah, okay. And then you fire it into the town or out into the water.
No, into the water. I just want to see like what happens with it, or if it just stays tight and goes straight into the water.
It would. I'm guessing here.
It'd be very top heavy now, so it'd probably just fall down immediately
Yeah.
straight into the water.
Yeah, depends on how tight you do it, but because there's nothing that opens the net up, it would simply go in like a wrapped up jacket. It will half open, just flop into the water.
You see Jerry just be like, "That was cool," and then just like he's satisfied with that.
All right. Cool. All right. Does anyone else want to do anything before they go to bed tonight?
I'm going to read my book that
Okay.
I got from Perm.
Cool.
About, Tonya Gray,
Mm-hmm.
and the first of my name.
All right. Are you reading from front to back, or are you skipping to the middle?
Front to back.
All right. The front of the book starts off with basic genealogy. And it is, if you guys have ever read some of the Bible,
Yeah.
like the middle part of Genesis, where it just goes through all of the genealogies, that's what you're going through. Is this person gave birth to this person, and this person gave birth to this person. And there's occasionally a little note of interest about the person, but that's about it. It's really dry. It's not terribly interesting. Unless you really force yourself, you're probably going to fall asleep reading this before you get through the first chapter.
Oh, I will not be falling asleep while reading it. My Jerry is channeled into my patient.
All right.
So I will end wherever you say I will end.
I'm cool with you
Furiously
going as
reading.
far as you want. Jerry is sleep eating? Okay. How long do you want to read for?
You don't have to explain it like above the table or anything, but I mean,
Sure.
unless that's how you're going to transfer this information to me. But
I'm
yeah, I mean, I'll read
just
it
trying to
until
make sure
it's
where
midnight.
we're at. Until midnight. Okay, cool. Most of what you're going to get through is the genealogy. It will get to the foundation of garden soil and the fact that the island was prospected and explored. They defeated a dragon that was on the island, and it will
Hmm.
tell about the adventures of Talona Gray as she was part of that original party to defeat that dragon.
Weird. Okay. And which is
Yeah.
very, very different than the history that I know. So
Very different.
yeah,
This
That
is
sounds great.
more of the perspective that you are given is from that of one of the other party members.
Oh. What's the? You don't have to tell me now, but you can,
Uh-huh.
the name of the author. I would like.
Okay, I will get that to you. It is. I don't think that she would actually put that on the back of the book because she doesn't want Pelota Gray to find out that she did this.
Oh, so it is a unnamed party member.
Yeah, someone who was there would probably be able to figure out who this is, but
Yeah.
no one would want to have their name given out to someone who would know.
That makes
If that
sense
makes
to me.
sense. Yeah. All right.
Great,
Cool.
thank you.
So you guys go to bed. You all get a long rest, including Amer. You guys will wake up in the morning.
She eventually wanders back to the ship, drunk at like 4 in the morning and gets some trance. But yeah, probably sing like a sea shanty with some guys. Or
You're really quiet right now, Sar. I don't know if you're away
Hello?
from your mic or something.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, much better. Thank you.
All right.
I don't know if the mic was on your head or something.
So yeah, she probably wanders back at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Drunk with hanging out with some dudes singing a song. But yeah, eventually she trances and yeah, she's young by elf standards, so she's one of those people where she can just drink like a fish and be fine in the morning because she's like 21 in elf years. So,
Brennan, are you going to stick with Sar or are you going to do your own thing?
No, yeah, Brandon's actually gonna be quiet. He's gonna kind of go back to that boat and he's gonna reflect on the things that Sweet August Rose told him today about oaths and purpose in life.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and hit the long rest button, everybody, and get everything back. I know it's been an adventurous day. You guys wake up in the morning, and it's a little drizzly. It's not pleasant, but, it's another day. The sun is kind of up, just bright in that overcast, wet sort of way.
Oh, what a beautiful day to be alive. Ah. And how is everyone else this fine, lovely morning?
Amer is already outside eating he didn't offer anyone bear claws. He just gave him the croissants. So you see him. He's sitting over the boat with a bear claw in one hand and his fishing pole in the other.
What? Oh, his own like from yesterday. I thought he had like left to go get some more.
No.
Because I think we finished off the croissants. Like Sweet
Oh,
August
yeah.
Rose had 3. Argus had 3. I think everyone else had 1.
Yep.
So there's only like 3 or 4 left. I think if I don't want to do math, but
There should have been 2 left.
yeah. Those are Amers.
Yeah.
So, Rose just goes over to Amer and just like, so, what are we gonna do about these pirates?
Define what we do.
Well, the question is what, so that's what I'm trying to find out. We is all of us, and do is, what are we gonna do when they inevitably try to kill us and take our ship?
The same thing we always do.
Well, yeah, obviously.
We'll murder them all. Some sort of disaster will happen. We'll get kicked out of town to see they'll be mad at me.
Well, I mean, yeah. The answer is always, horrific violence. But I was just hoping we could be like a little proactive, maybe prepare the area where we're gonna meet or something. Make it a little easier.
If I recall, we said we were gonna meet in the water in the bay.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was a bit distracted at the time. Are we meeting out in the water? Okay. I still have my ring of water walking, so like.
I believe that was our plan. We were going to meet in neutral ground and swap ships. It was Cecilia and Echo who are doing most of the talking. As we know that my presence, even opening my mouth, gets people mad. As the woman who slapped me yesterday would vouch.
I mean, you do have a way with women, Aimer. I must say.
But I believe at that point, I guess it kind of depends. I don't know how we want to go about it in general. We could have our ballistas and crew, but we got to be ready to swap shit at the same time. We could go buy a bomb and put it in the ship again. That worked out well last time.
Well,
I suggest we ask Cecilia, and Echo when he wakes up. He went and took a little dragon nap or something. I haven't seen him. I didn't hear the snoring though. Let me tell you, for such a little creature, he sure does snore like a dragon. Did you not hear that downstairs?
no.
Wow. You might want to check your ears.
Check your ears.
Yeah, she'll stick a pinky in her ear, like. But anyways, all right. Well, I suppose we'll just wait for Cecilia to wake up. Hopefully, Echo is able to navigate this tricky social situation. Everyone seems to like Echo. He won't let us
It's
down.
at that point that you hear from the dock next to you, "Ahoy aboard!" And you guys look over the side, and that blonde woman is standing there, waving.
Oh, it's Miss Check Lady.
Aimer looks over at her and this looks right back into the water.
Rose just waves at her. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm here to trade the ships.
Oh. Ooh, we didn't know you were coming.
Who did you expect?
What was her name? I don't remember. Aimer, what was the lady's name?
Samara, Sasara, Sakabuto, something like that. She had 4 arms and she was hot. That's what I remember.
She
Yeah,
smiles. Samara, yes.
Okay, I had it right the first time.
And she doesn't have 4 arms, although that would be fun.
Well, that was
So-
the elf lady.
Yeah. So, your ship is coming in now. All you have to do is head down the docks and claim it. I'm ready to go ahead and take ownership.
All right. Let me go wake up the others. And yeah, Rose is just gonna, start walking down the doors, knocking on everyone's door, slapping the sleeping sailors awake.
Okay.
All right, lads, up and at 'em. Time to switch shifts. Hurry up.
The crew grumbles as you are overly cheerful today.
Oh, I'm like this every day. I'm a
They
ray of
grumble.
sunshine. I'm a ray
Yeah.
of sunshine in this dreary world. Wake up! We're not paying you exorbitant fees to sleep.
Whatever. And you're gonna have a hard time getting them out of bed.
That's when she's gonna start kicking them.
Oh, no. Aimer's like, I got this. He pauses for a moment and he says in just a clear, straight voice, doesn't raise it. I will get Cecilia.
You hear boots hit the floor, and people start running. They are running. They are grabbing all their possessions. It is like the boat is on fire. Cecilia, if you were asleep, the amount of thumping outside your door is deafening.
Yeah. I think I'm in Echo's room. If he's under the weather or not feeling very well, I think I would have probably checked in on him if I hadn't seen him. And just open the door to his cabin as everybody's running out. It's like, is there a fire? What's going on?
It seems our replacement ship is here. We are.
Perfect.
They didn't want to get out of bed, so I encouraged them.
Yes. You remember
Got
that lady who tried to pay us with a piece of paper called a shekel?
A shekel? The
Uh,
shekel?
Well, apparently, I don't know. I guess she's some sort of broker or deal maker. She's overseeing the transaction, so maybe we won't have to kill everybody for once.
Cecilia kind of just like ducks her head back into the room of the Echo, and just gives him a notification that he needs to make his way up, and closes the door to give him some privacy, and then heads on up.
You hear retching from inside his room.
Yeah, he's been awfully sick. I gave him something, but I'm not sure if that's why he's retching or modern medicine can only go so far. You know.
Can't you just use healing magic?
Yeah. I know that you're not very magically minded, but I tend not to waste blessings. I think he might just be a little tummy upset.
Right. Well, anyways, it is a new day. I'm going to need that non-detection spell.
She looks at you kind of flatly. Yeah, we'll get to it.
No, it's expired. I need it now.
We'll get to it when we get on our new ship. So Dara says.
What if they scry during this window when I'm not covered?
1 minute is fine.
I think this is going to take longer than a minute. We have to transfer cargo. We have to transfer.
We sold them with all our cargo.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys sold all your cargo already.
Oh, okay.
I
Alright.
would like to go before we leave. Cut off one of the nipples. To keep
All right.
for remembrance.
Okay. Do you take the chain or not?
Yes, one. Yes, I will take a chain and nipple.
All right. You have about 2 feet of brass chain and a wooden nipple.
Yeah, I feel like this would be a better weapon for a ballista than a net. The nipple
pretty
chain
fun.
launcher could be the newest. Jerry has ideas just running through his mind right now.
Oh, man. All right. So the woman looks at you guys as the crew begins to disembark. The 3 women will follow Amer up to the deck. Are you leaving the boat, Amer?
Amer says, I'm going to stay on board until we make sure everything is good with the new ship.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry, do you mind going ahead and with the dirty boys? They like you the best, and giving it a once over.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Go, dirty
we're going to
boys.
go ahead and for good measure, we're going to go ahead and put you guys on the map here.
Uh-oh.
Because it's fun to do this. You guys should be on the center right side of the map.
Is our boat the one all the way to the south? I hope so.
That is what she indicates.
Great.
She smiles as you guys begin departing the ship.
Hey, Mia, you're going to stay behind, or
I'm going to stay until we got confirmation, and then I will come join you.
okay? Can you check in on Echo? I know he's going to be the last one off. Just get him underneath and on before.
Yeah, but I will bring him up with me.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
And I'll wait
Um,
for this woman to walk us.
Sure. She smiles and will sashay her way over towards that ship. She steps around Argus and down past the dock, past the Shattered Jackal, or past the General Good Story, and then the Shattered Jackal. And then she heads over to here, and she will wave at the guy on board deck. He comes over to the side and waves at the two women who were there. It's your ship now. Hope you enjoy it.
Admittedly, I don't know anything about ships. So, is Frank or any of the Dirty Boys with us?
Sure.
I'll just look at Frank and I'll just be like, look, in your honest assessment, does this ship look faster than the one we have?
He looks at it and then looks across the way at the other one. Well, it's littler and doesn't quite have the wind power of the other one, but this will probably be more nimble.
I believe the terms of the trade was smaller, less noticeable, and faster. I believe it's smaller and less noticeable, but I don't know anything about sailing.
Well, it really depends on the wind, of course. I like the sail design. It means that we'll be able to cut into the wind a little bit better. So going against the wind will be a little faster, that's for sure. Called tacking.
Jerry is going to get his wind fan from the other one.
Okay.
And he's going to ask if this one has extra support to not break this ship if used.
Frank looks at it. Nah, but there's a General Goods Store right over there. We can probably get some wood and reinforce the masts. Sure. Plus, this thing will probably accept the wind fan a lot better since it's lighter, less tonnage.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's less. The stress point would be the mast against the weight of the ship, right? So
Yeah.
less weight, easier to
Yeah.
push.
Jerry will give Frank, some gold and tell him to figure out a way to get it done.
Cool. He
I
will
trust
go
you with
ahead
my
and
life,
spend
Dirty Frank.
I'm sorry? Repeat?
I trust you with my life, Dirty Frank.
He looks at you and he goes, that's a mistake. And he goes and heads off. He will go ahead and spend 2 gold pieces on wood, 3 gold pieces on beer, and he will return to the new ship with supplies and a couple of the other guys.
Perfect.
The guy who's currently on board smiles and comes off the side of the ship. All right, there you go. I hand it off to you. And he goes to shake Cecilia's hand.
Oh, Captain's not present. No deal is going to be made quite yet.
Oh,
We'll get him around and you can shake his hand.
Of course. All right. Well, go ahead and check her out. Make sure she's what you're looking for.
So, what's this ship called, Captain?
Oh, this is the Speedy Starfish.
Why is it called the Starfish?
That's my wife's name for it. I don't never let her aboard.
Huh. I feel like there's a sailor joke I'm missing here, but
He smiles. Not for present company, I'm afraid.
He has a starfish tattoo on his lower back.
It's not his lower back. Nope.
okay.
Yep, we're going to let that one just slide, and we're going to let people's imagination run wild with it. because that's funny.
Yeah, Rose will go below decks just to check it out.
Okay. It's empty. Like new home empty. Every corner is completely swept. There is nothing in this ship. There are no hammocks. There are no crates. There is nothing aboard. The only things aboard are on deck is that empty chest near the front, the anchor chain, and the rigging.
Oh, right.
That's it.
We need to. Fuck, I forgot. Before Sweet August Rose is actually gonna run back to the Yamarazi's Revenge. She's gonna nab that magic chest that we have the key for, the one that has all our money in it.
Huh. I left and we didn't get into initiative order? Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Not yet.
I'm assuming we would have brought the treasure chest over here.
yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure because
Yeah.
a magic chest that knocks everybody out that touches it without the key is pretty handy. So yeah, she's gonna make sure we bring that over.
Yeah, and we do have some cargo that we'll put in the bottom. We still got textiles, and we still have skins for the Ivrex.
And I'm gonna look at the captain. And what about the paperwork for the protectorate and other legal ventures?
Oh, she's got that. And he points at the woman down on the docks.
I believe our captain has our documentation, so we'll be along.
Excellent. And he walks over towards the woman.
Well,
I guess I can just yell over to Amir and Echo. I was like, "Come on, all clear. Bring the paperwork."
And Michelle's back.
Amber?
Okay. Sorry, I had a mouthful of ribs. And he grabs
Hopefully they
Echo.
were good ribs.
They just got done resting off the smoker.
nice.
Cool.
So he picks up Echo and hoists Echo on his shoulder. And
Okay.
he hops down.
Okay.
And he starts walking towards everyone.
Okay.
Yep, Brennan will follow him. Brennan has no idea about boats or anything, so he's just watching.
Okay. Echo runs along.
So fast.
He comes over, throws up into the ocean, and then goes over to sign papers.
Nice.
All right. So, after about 10 minutes of signing papers and reading carefully through everything, Echo shakes hands and the other captain smiles. They both shake hands to each other, shake hands with the woman. Everyone has their pleasantries, and Echo will come over. All right. So as long as we rename the ship, it's ours. And he offers Brennan a small bucket of paint.
Brennan takes the paint and just looks at it like, what's this? I don't understand.
Looks like you're naming the ship, buddy.
Want me to name ship? I don't even understand ships.
I didn't either until about 2 days ago, but I named the last one.
Just give it some thought. Doesn't have to be now.
You think about it.
Okay.
Call it boat.
Boat one.
So you guys now have a new ship. What What do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna yell at the crew, just be like, "All right, guys, this ship has nothing in it, so actually, I'm gonna get Frank. Frank, get over here.
Yeah. What do you want?
Actually, you know what? I don't trust you. Where's that captain lady? I think her name starts with an M.
They have ditched you guys.
Oh, they ditched.
Yeah, the moment that
Okay.
you guys left the other ship, they ran off into town.
Oh,
Did we pay them?
Nope.
That doesn't seem right. I think we paid them, but
You guys
That's okay.
never paid them. You guys told them you could either work with us or we could throw you in the ocean.
No, we did pay them. We offered them like 125 gold each or something. like
yeah, because they're captains. I will say it's like because
Yeah?
I have their
Okay,
blood.
I will go back and
Like-
check later, but if you paid them and threatened their lives, they may not care. They might be go ahead and try to see if you're going to kill them or not.
Well,
yeah. I don't know. I know we offered, but I don't know if we'd actually if gold had exchanged.
Yeah.
We kind of forgot.
I
so
have their blood, so that's
I
fine. We'll see how it goes.
you take everybody. All right.
That's
well,
an employed. That's employed to us. Yes, that's insurance.
But you know what, Frank? I'd normally give you this gold to go buy it, but I don't trust you.
That's fair enough.
that.
No offense.
You and I are gonna go shopping, and you're gonna tell me what we need to run this ship, and for us to sail, and I will buy it.
Good food. Amherst does. Please stand next to Echo.
Good food. Oh, well, the Shattered Jackal's right over there. Kaden makes a pretty mean pemmican.
Well, come along. Like I said, I don't know what to buy. You do, and I'd normally give you the gold, but you'd probably just spend half of it on booze or pocket half of it and buy crap. So
True.
Wait, this could be detrimental. Do we not get to bring the ballistas?
I think they're attached to the other ship, so I don't think we.
They're
Really
attached to the other ship.
You can unattach them.
Do you take the time to unattach the ballistas?
We need at least one. How can I work on my nipple launcher if we don't have one?
Well, I mean, we already.
The Echo looks over. Crap. I guess we're gonna have to buy a ballista.
How much? I mean, well, it's just like wood and rope. How much can a ballista cost?
Echo would know that they cost about 100 gold pieces.
Well, that's not too bad, but did well, Rose shall accompany Frank to get provisions as well as
Sure.
the things the crew needs, like places to sleep, spare does the ship came with like all the things like spare rope and things like that, right?
No.
Oh, so we're gonna need that too.
You guys bought a ship. You didn't buy anything else. Frank walks into the general goods store with
Yeah,
some
we're gonna
extras.
need. Yeah, we're gonna need spare sails. We're gonna need all that stuff. So yeah, she'll
Yep.
she'll work with Frank to get the list that we need and start getting everything ready.
He's going to go down the list and he's going to ask, how long are you expecting to be on board before your next landing?
Let's just say 2 weeks.
Oh, that's easy. Okay. And he will order a month's worth of rations for everybody you guys have on board. He will get a spare set of sails. He'll get extra rope. And when he says extra rope, he's got so much rope that he puts it on that cart to get taken down the docks. He's got rations, he's got dried fruits, he's got some alcohol, he's got barrels of water, he's got everything you're going to need. He even gets a big box of various spices to cook the food with because he doesn't like the food just being plain.
Yeah, I don't either. So I approve this purchase.
Yeah. So all told, he's going to spend 1,000 gold pieces on stocking and gearing up the ship.
All Others have covered costs before, so I'll cover this one.
Yep.
So that's
But that's
100.
hammocks, that's pillows, that's everything. Blankets, everything that people don't bring themselves.
I'll actually, I have that 1,000 gold pieces, so I'll just spend that.
Cool.
1,000. Move that. I am down to about 500 platinum. All right.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, she's. That's probably gonna take several hours to get all that done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna start transporting it back to the ship. But
Sure.
that's what
It's not a long walk, but yeah, it's a good 100 feet or so.
Yeah, she'll work on that. If the others want to get their ballista, they're gonna have to do that on their own.
Did you grab collapsible boats for shore ships? Was that part of what?
Warships. Dinghies?
Yeah, we're gonna need collapsible dinghies. We had.
Yeah, the Cervantes ship.
Do we have those? Do we take them with us?
Echo looks over at you guys. Sorry.
You're really off your game, Echo.
I'm not feeling good. The folding boats are 250 gold each.
Oh. You say they hold like 6 people each?
Yes.
We have 14 plus the party, so or I think we have 10 plus the party. Because how many of Dirty Frank's men are there?
There are 7 left
Oh, 3 of them
alive.
pitched.
No, 7 of them are left alive after everything.
Okay, so 7 plus us.
Yeah.
That's 6. So 13 of us. So 2 dinghies should cover it because I can walk on water with my ring. Yeah, I guess I'll buy the dinghies too.
Cool. How many?
2 of them.
2? Okay, cool. That's 500 gold.
Okay, they're 500 gold down, and that's 50 platinum.
Yep.
Move. Okay. That's
But-
done.
Yep. By about sunset, this boat will be ready to go out. How about the rest of you? What are you guys doing today?
Aimer is supervising.
Good job, Aimer.
Yeah, Brandon's painting.
Jerry's buying 2 ballistas.
2 ballistas, 200 gold pieces, please.
Cecilia's on the boat, ready to leave. Get out of Nausea.
And he's also working with Dirty Frank to attach the windsail.
Cool. All right, so you guys get all situated. Do you guys want to leave at night, or do you guys want to wait till the morning?
As soon as possible.
Okay.
That was my vote.
Cool. So, as you guys get everything wrapped up and good to go, you guys begin to head out towards sea. You guys weigh anchor, believing you've got everything you need, and off you guys go.
All right. I suppose is there like a captain's quarters where we can all do our captainy meetings?
It's much smaller. It's a 10 by 10 room.
Ooh, so it's a little cramped. Okay.
Very cramped.
All right. So I suppose we need to decide where we're going next on our way to Yavrix.
And asks everybody. He's very like, you can tell he's not sure of himself. He says, "Is the name okay?"
Oh, what did you name it?
Oh, you guys didn't see when he came on?
I was kind of busy. I didn't see it.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know anything about boats. I thought about, like the forest, and I thought maybe like travel like the wind, and so I thought of birds and swallows. So I called it the Salty Swallow.
Wow. Damn.
Amazing.
Hey, Brennan. Hey, Brennan. Do you have inspiration right now?
Yes,
You do.
I do.
Okay. Well, I was gonna give you mine if you didn't.
And he doesn't
Oh,
get it.
God.
Just he doesn't understand what's funny.
I don't understand. I don't understand what's funny either. Yeah, no, I think salty swallow is a good name. Birds and sea.
Rose,
Jerry
Rose
put
just
Jerry
died.
puts his hand on Brennan's head and says, bless you, my child."
But Brennan's pleased with himself.
The salty swallow it is. Excellent name, Brennan. Uh, so, where shall be the salty swallow's first destination? I think is the question. According to the route we plotted before, we need to stop in the city of Ripart. And she sighs in the interest of disclosure. I suppose that's what we're doing now. I must admit, I want to stop there as well.
For any purpose specifically, or
Yes. So when I was talking to Mr. Verne, he gave me this note. And it says... Oh, hold on, let me scroll back up to where it is. He told me that...
Not a church shepherd. He was
that
like, I want to explore. I'm like, no, not right now, buddy.
Oh, you're talking
Not right
about...
now.
He's not talking to us.
He's talking to his cat.
Amer.
He's talking to the three girls. That's what he's doing.
Amer was Amer got grease on his shirt and was putting it in the wash machine.
So,
Nice.
yeah, she says to the others, he gave me a note that says that I'm not alone and that I'll find family in the City of Rings. Obviously, that's why I was in such a good mood when we left, and that is why I want to stop in the City of Ripart.
Yeah.
In addition, we only have provisions for 2 weeks, so I don't think we can make the journey all the way to Eovrix anyways, so we have to do it anyways. But everyone is encouraging everyone to be honest with each other, so that's the reason why I want to stop in Ripart.
Yeah, there's no folly with that. I mean, I think that we were going to go there anyway, and even if we weren't, I don't think that anybody would have said no. So, did you share the information that you got about Mr. X with Gerald?
I thought we, what information did I? Shit, I don't remember. I honestly, I forgot. I forgot out of character. What did you tell us about him? Oh, right, that he was going to be in, that's right, that other city. Right. So, in character, Gerald was there, so he would know. But out of character, yeah, Gerald, we asked Mr. Verm about Mr. Evil Demon X, and apparently Mr. Demon, can we go back to the map, Eric?
Sure.
He's in Ripart, right?
No, he's in Inland Point,
he's in
which
Inland
is off to the east here, right here.
Yeah. So we spoke to Mr. Verne, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the demon is like in this city. That's like the last time anyone saw him, and he's causing havoc there. Like I think he possessed somebody, or he killed like 7 people or something."
Yeah, but we don't know why he's in that place specifically.
We don't know why. We just know that that was the last time we picked up the trail, and the trail leads there. So that's our last lead on where Mr.
But
X is.
by the time that we get there, he might not be there. So that will be old information.
But it is our only lead on where the whereabouts of Mr. X so far. So, yeah. I imagine Gerald would want to follow up on that lead. And it's not too far from Ripart to Inland Point.
About 3 days.
Yeah, Jerry would definitely at least want to go get some information if he's still not there.
Do you have just because we haven't spoke on it in a while? I know that we're a lot more united than we used to be, or at least our purpose was a little bit more congealed. Do you still think that you can fight him in your current state? Or do you still think that we need to do something else about it before we try to confront him?
Right? I don't know. I'm gonna be real. That tentacle demon thing we fought, it nearly killed us.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, I'm assuming that thing is weaker than the actual demon.
A fair assessment. Yeah, I
So-
think it's one of those things where, like, out of character, that's definitely true. But I think Jerry is still just pissed off, so y'all would probably have to speak better judgment to him.
well, better judgment. Who the fuck do you think you're talking?
Hey, Aimer managed to go through an entire town without getting kicked out of it.
Jerry's ready to go to
Yeah.
Valhalla. He's been ready to go to Valhalla for a long time.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a conversation. Maybe we can just make a better assessment when we arrive in Ripple.
Fair enough. Yeah, we have. It's always wise to take a journey one step at a time.
And Brennan's gonna ask, I don't know anything about magic, and in all honesty, without being drunk, the truth is my knowledge of demons is actually fairly minimal. But I have heard that it's really hard to kill these things unless you do it in their plane. I heard that holy weapons can be helpful too. I don't do magic. Does anybody here, maybe Cecilia or Gerald, know anything about magic weapons or if that might assist in this kind of demon?
Best I can. Well, I don't know. I'm going to be flat with you. If we could sail straight to Yivrix without stopping, I would. Amarazi died in Yivrix, or at least that's where his corpse resides, and I'm sure there are riches, either from his worshippers or his followers, or that were his to begin with, that I'm sure are there that will help us along the way. I'm not promising a hoard, but it seems that Echo, who is yet again downstairs, has not made it clear, but has very strong feelings that we will gain quite a bit of power if we just return to the cult, or whatever they're called. So, if you want a demon-slaying sword, I would assume that you might be able to find one there.
Brennan says, yeah, that's my forte. Arrows or something, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, that does make sense. A corpse is far less likely to kill us than a crazy demon.
Yeah, I said that before, and now that corpse is a 3-mile-long flying dragon.
Yeah, fair point. But I mean, if Amarazi does that, wouldn't that be a good thing? Amarazi was nice, right?
Likely, if Amarazi is actually truly resurrected, there won't be very much life left on Toivoa by the time that their calamity ends, where there's a victor. That's pretty world-ending. The fact that Vagradan exists on his own and there's not continents missing is worrisome, as his plots must be thickening.
I mean, yeah, like after that initial hubbub of him flying over Shua, I haven't really heard anything about Vagradan. Like, I expected there to be more, bar talk about a giant 3-mile-long dragon flying around, but I haven't heard any.
I mean, that was we left Shu immediately, and Shu keeps it secret. So, I'm not
Did I
sure.
hear an evil chuckle? I don't know. Is that just me?
out of character, there are certain people who do have information about it that cannot reveal it because of where they got it from. So,
But she just shrugs. But yeah, if pursuing Amarazi leads to more power, I'm all for it. If it'll further me down the path of enlightenment, then I'm in.
Or if it furthers the goals of the Fellowship.
I mean that too. Yeah. Like I said, the only request I make is that we stop in Rye Park.
cool. So, as you guys are sailing along, you will have the sun set. It begins to get dark. It's pretty quiet. Is anyone specifically going to stay on deck to watch as Dirty Frank drives the ship?
Aimer will be up there.
Okay,
Jerry's working on his net launcher.
cool. Let's go ahead and have a perception check from the two of you.
I'm using my special spyglass for this one, so +1.
Sure. Wow. Damn. All right. Aimer, you're going to keep a very close eye out along with Jerry, making sure nothing ambushes the ship. Generally, it's quiet. You guys will pass through a segment of luminous bacteria that cause the sea to actually glow. But that only lasts for about 40 minutes or so before it gets to be midnight. About midnight, when it would be time to change shifts, you will see 3 lights way off in the horizon as a tall ship is headed west. You guys are headed east. Shouldn't bother you.
So when you said 3 lights on a single ship, not 3 ships, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Amber, do you see that?
Yeah. Well, there's a really big ship out there.
Going away from us, right?
Yes.
No, it's heading toward. Oh, sorry.
Did you hear that
It's to
random
the north, headed west.
Shouldn't
Well-
bother us.
Do we see any fish in the lighted sea?
Oh yeah, you will see several different types of fish. First off, it's a large school of mackerel that are going through there, eating the small algae eaters that are feasting on the various plankton and everything. And then you'll see a couple of large barracuda that jump in there and tear something out.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kind of throw a fishing line trying to catch one of the big barracuda.
Sure.
I'm gonna kind of dangle it in the school of smaller fish while keeping an eye out on the big boat.
Sure. Roll a survival check, please. With a 12, you will inadvertently catch one of the large mackerel as opposed to the barracuda himself. But, you know, it's big enough to eat.
I'll give it to Aimer to use as bait.
Okay.
Oh, is it my time? My turn? Alright. Aimer's gonna roll his shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the big mackerel to use as a bait to try to go for the big ass barracuda.
Do I get any bonus on this, Eric?
Yeah, you'll have advantage.
Oh, I get advantage. Okay. +2 survival. Go. I'm watching the dice slowly go here. Oh no! Why didn't you stop on the 20? Got robbed.
Wow.
I got robbed so hard.
So, Aimer tangles the fishing line, and he's going to spend 30 minutes as the fishing line has wrapped around the mackerel and ruined it.
God damn it, Aimer! I'm going to bed. I'll get Cecilia
New-
next watch,
Those
and
new
I'll walk
fishing poles.
downstairs.
That's not my fault. Homer says as he's gonna sit up until about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Jerry will head down to wake up Brennan and Cecilia.
Okay.
Cecilia is awake, and she is bedside of Echo, who is, I'm assuming, still sick. Kind of arms crossed, leaned against a post.
Okay, well, I will
Okay.
walk in and gently kiss Echo on the head, and then tell Cecilia that it's her turn for a watch.
A smile goes across her face. Are you gonna care for him, or are you going
I
to
can
bed?
do that, and I'll just sit on the ground, on the ground, lean against the post, and kind of cross my arms, and try to, with my eyes kind of open, but may or may not fall asleep. But I'll stay in the same room as Echo.
Yeah, I'll put. You know how like a big sister tries to push her big brother or little brother who's much bigger than her. I'll just knock you on the head a little bit. Just put the palm and push as I go by you, just kind of tagging you in.
Oh, by the way, there's like a big ass boat in the distance, so you might want to keep a lookout for that.
You were hearing her footsteps go along, and then they just stop, and then they just pick back up again.
Have a good
As
night,
you
and
tell
I'll
her
close
that.
the door.
You didn't lead with that. I'm sure you did some shenanigans between there. I go up.
Okay. So
Brennan up
you
there?
head upstairs. Cool.
Yep.
Evening, Brennan.
All right. Brennan and Cecilia, can I get perception checks from you two?
Yeah, I add +2 to this. My D&D Beyond is just really, really slow, so I'm just
Okay,
gonna
so
roll
you
it
got
manually.
20.
Right.
Got it. And Brennan got a 26.
Big dice.
Cool. So you guys together keep a careful eye out. Guys will see that ship that was mentioned. It will fade off into the distance. They have no interest in you guys at all. 4 hours are going to pass. During those 4 hours, you guys will see a couple dolphins that come next to the ship. They just pace the ship for a better part of 30 minutes. Nothing dangerous happens. The moon's
Brennan,
out. You see a shooting star.
Nice. Brennan, have you given any thought to your verse?
Yeah, Brennan's kind of deep in thought. He's actually watching the dolphins, and prior to when we got to the last town, he had been reading about the ocean, I guess, from the library. He's kind of learning about the environment, so he's just interested in what's happening with the animals and how they react. But kind of snaps out of that, and he says, I mean, I thought about it, but I don't have any solutions yet.
Well, not that you asked for my advice, but a bit of it. An oath that you take is not necessarily something just for yourself. It can relate to you, and should relate to you, but it doesn't have to be for you, and it doesn't have to be for your purpose. An oath can simply be something uniting, or something reminiscent. So you don't need to. You can take it as seriously as you want, I guess, but it doesn't just have to include you. It can include those around you, or those that you want to be around you.
Yeah, Brennan says he really thinks hard about the reminiscent part and unifying. And he says, I'm going to think about that. Trying to find a purpose can be a lifelong venture, and I don't want to be elderly before I use this weapon. Maybe instead of trying to find my purpose first, I should start thinking about things that you said. That's very helpful, and maybe reminiscing and unifying things. That's good advice. Thank you.
I crack a cold one and hand it to him. I don't drink one, but I just crack a cold one. Like, would you like one?
Yeah, he's just drinking it already.
It's like out of my hand. It's like, oh man, you are quick. And then I let the night go on.
Sleight of hand.
Cool. All right. But yeah, you guys are just fine tonight. At the very end of your shift, the shooting stars begin getting more numerous. It turns into a meteor shower, and you're seeing pew, 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 pew. And suddenly the entire sky just turns into a rain of small points of light heading from north to south up in the sky.
Amazing. I kind of want to wake everybody up.
If you look around, you see Amer's already awake. He's still there, horribly fishing. And he hasn't, just haven't noticed him the whole time because he's been so quiet.
Jeez. That's fantastic, isn't it? It's like the sky is. What is the sky doing? Why would that be happening?
Well, I don't know. The fish don't seem to like it, though.
Yeah, Brennan's looking at this thinking, I don't know if I've seen something like this before. It's beautiful, but at the same time, it's different.
Yeah, quite sad. I'm not sure. I guess I should go collect Sweet August Rose. It's about that time.
Okay. So you're gonna go wake Sweet August Rose up?
Yeah.
Cool. Miss Rose,
Yeah,
you
she's-
are broken out of your reverie.
Oh, is it time already?
It is.
All right. I'll head up on watch. Just as soon as you cast that non-detection spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. She flows through the scroll case and picks one up. Just take a minute. We can do it. Let's do it up top.
She just shrugs and heads that on top. Yeah, so it's heading up to the top of the deck. Oh wow! Well, look at that. Has she ever seen anything like this, like in the last 100 years?
It's been a long time. This meteor shower happens every 23 years.
Oh, okay. So this is actually a pretty notable. Like it happens. Okay, and it's visible everywhere in the on the continent.
It's visible everywhere on the planet.
Oh.
It only lasts for 2 hours, but it is a entire cascade of meteors.
Figured you'd appreciate the spirituality with it, I guess. Neil, if you don't mind.
It's been a while since I've seen it. She kneels down. Is this thing called anything? I'm guessing by. I mean, if it happens every 23 years,
It's called the Silver Shower.
it's better than the golden. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, she just kneels down and says, "Yeah, I guess it is that time of year. There, that time again. Is this the first time you've ever seen the silver shower? Like, what are you, 30?
You speaking to me?
Yes.
I'm 19. I've never seen this before.
Oh yeah, it happens about once every. Really, you're 19?
Good.
Wow.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I've never cast this on you before, so I'll describe it. I think the last person I cast it on you was actually Verm. I never did it. So, I take the spell scroll. It fades into ash. Its fingertips. The first three, like your middle finger, index finger, and thumb. Light like one of the stars streaking across the sky, touches you on the forehead, above each eye, and then below the chin with the 3 fingers. You feel the air be pulled out of the room and your surroundings, like you put on like noise canceling headphones. Vision goes black for a second, eyes open back up, your senses return to normal. And you see the Cecilia standing over you with the stars streaking above her. Could be it. How do you feel?
Feel normal. It felt kind of like when I was making it quiet, but yeah, I can see, I can hear. Seems to be working. Oh yeah. So
Would you like me to?
Yeah.
Would you like me to try and find it?
Oh no. I mean, you convinced me to go with these scrolls instead of just buying the amulet. So, you told me to trust you, so I'm trusting you.
Well, what I'm saying is, would you like proof, or do you want to see if it works? Or
Like I said, I'm trusting you.
Understood. Okay. Well, enjoy your silver shower.
I will. Have a nice night, Cecilia.
And she heads down to bed,
Yeah, sure.
or to relieve Gerald, I guess.
And, yeah, Rose
Freezing.
will just sit up at top and watch the silver shower.
Okay. Cool. A couple of the larger falling stars will head to the south, and you'll see an explosion far off in the distance as one will hit the surface. There's a flash up into the sky, and that's it.
Okay. Out of character, is it like something that's well known that like occasionally these streaks of light from the sky hit the earth, or is that like
Exceedingly rare.
but it's something people like do have talked about before.
Yeah, you guys are familiar with meteorites.
Okay, I'm just she'll call out to whichever sailor is at the helm,
Sure.
and she'll just be like, "Sailor, where exactly are we?" And she'll pull out the map.
He looks up at the moon and looks out into the darkness. I kind of just head east like I was told. But I can get Frank up here and he can use the sextant.
Yeah, get Frank up here.
All right.
I'll make sure we don't crash into a reef.
All right. No harm about that. Just avoid the being within about 100 feet of the shore, and you'll be safe here.
Yeah.
Water's pretty deep.
Yeah, she can keep the rudder straight. That's not hard, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Cool. So as you are sitting there, he will go downstairs and wake up Frank, who has had a long rest. In fact, all of you can have your long rest. And he will bring Frank upstairs to the top at 4 o'clock in the morning. He's groggy, and he has grabbed a couple of espresso beans, and he's chewing on them.
Good morning, Frank.
Yeah, it's morning. What do you need?
Absolutely lovely this morning. Look, I just
No, it's not. It's still dark.
I just watched.
Too damn early.
I just watched the light from the silver shower crash into the land. About how far would you say it was from where we were, Eric? Like you said, it was far.
Miles. Yeah.
Oh, miles isn't
Miles
that?
south.
Like hundreds of miles, tens of miles.
Probably. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's say I'll do this. It'll be fun. We're gonna do 1d50.
Don't be 50.
23 miles.
So okay. Like I just saw a star fall from the sky, maybe like 20 miles south of our position. I need to mark that on the map.
Okay.
So I need to know where
I
we
will
are.
bring up the map for you guys. So
if Frank is reluctant to do it, I'll just tell him it might be worth a lot of money.
He's not reluctant at all. This is what he's here for. So you guys will, at night, have made it right to. And I'm going to go ahead and just mark this with a little red dot here, or a little yellow dot would be better. So a little yellow dot. We're going to put a little yellow dot right there.
All right, so it's probably somewhere north of Silver Spar.
Silver Spar? Yeah, Silver Spar is down in the mountains. But yeah,
So it was definitely before the mountains. So.
yes.
She'll just mark that on the map. She'll just be like, just in case the others want to pursue this, because I mean, it's not every day you see a star fall from the sky. Do you happen to know any coves, convenient coves to park the ship while we go find out what exactly that was?
Well, the broken sails up ahead, if you want to stop there.
Well, I'll have to discuss this with the other captains before we make any decision, but it might be a possibility. How often do you see a star fall from the sky?
You know, I try to be below decks at night, but see them about once a year, twice a year.
Will fall from the sky and hit the ground.
Oh, well, that's different.
Yeah,
Twice?
You've seen it twice in your life? I've lived.
Yeah.
I've never seen it happen at all.
Oh, well, maybe you should be out away from the big cities more.
Yeah, okay. she just rolls her eyes at him, and then I guess it's about time for everybody to wake up. Yeah, she's gonna be a horrible morning person, and and go start waking everybody up. It's time for breakfast. She'll get the little triangle. Ding 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 ding.
That is definitely something that Frank would have picked up. All right, so you guys are all awakened by Miss Rose. Today has dawned fairly bright. It's going to be cool. Nice breeze coming out of the north. But, you know, it's pleasant.
All right, so luckily it was an uneventful watch, except for one thing. Cecilian, you know how the silver shower was happening last night?
Yeah.
I saw one of those stars not just fall from the sky, but actually hit the ground. It wasn't too far away. We could probably get there in a day or so, if we stop.
You're saying, yeah. Oh, you want to go pursue whatever fell from the sky.
I mean, I've always kind of wondered what stars are. I mean, one fell from the sky. It's on the ground now. We can go pick it up.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm not together. I was up most of the night. I guess I'm also interested because the stories I had growing up, they tell stories about stars streaking across the sky, but of course I'm not going to go into detail because I'm sure you'll brand it as some absurd religious propaganda, so whatever.
I mean, a story doesn't have to be religious.
You know what I expected you to say was a story doesn't have to be propaganda, but that's a little bit telling. Yeah, no, I mean, ask around. I guess I'm neutral. The faster we get to Yivrix, the better, but maybe it can be something that we can use as a boon. I'm not sure.
I mean, I've heard all sorts of crazy legends about this kind of thing, like magic weapons being made out of rock. I don't know. Who knows? Echo's the kind of person I'd ask about this, but is he still sick?
Yeah, he's worse, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe actually falling landfall, and I can talk to somebody about something that might get him better. That might not actually be a bad idea. I'm more worried about him than I'm willing to admit.
I turn to Amer, Gerald, and Brennan and be like, "What about you guys? Do you guys want to see what a falling star is made out of?"
You know, why not? I don't know what time I'm gonna get this opportunity in life before, my fate becomes me. So, let's check it out.
Yeah, Brennan's totally into it. He wants to see what it looks like, the markings on the ground, what it does to the earth around it.
Oh yeah, how often? Yeah, I mean, I'm all for pursuing our goals, but this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. You have to strike while the iron's hot. Okay, Frank, what was that place you said is a nearby stop?
I'm GM Eric misspoke. It's the Broken Mug.
I forgive you, GM Eric.
Thank you. I have to be consistent, and I remembered it was broken. But yes, it's the Broken Mug.
The salty swallow.
God.
So yes, we can
Yeah,
stop.
but yeah, the Broken Mug's just about 4 more hours away. We can go ahead and pull in there. There's a dock there, and you guys can get off and do your thing.
Yeah, you guys can get some shore leave. We can get some medicine for Echo, and we can find that star.
Yeah, do be careful. We need to keep an eye open as we approach because there's a lot of merfolk near there.
Fish people?
Yeah, the Broken Mug, it's a beach ship that's been converted into a tavern. They got a little bit of an inn there, a little spa and resort thing as well. But the merfolk don't really appreciate anyone going there. They just can't get ashore to kill the people that are in the tavern.
Wow. It's an interesting resort to have a resort where you can't go to the beach, but okay.
Well, they got a dock, and you just got to get ashore, and then you're safe from the merfolk. That's the word anyway.
All right. Well, I'm sure all you sailors are aware of that, so be careful when we make dock. We don't offer life insurance, so.
He looks at you. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, like you guys offer a workman's comp.
We don't. We just offer very good pay.
That's true.
Some would say that's better than workman's comp.
Yeah, we're paying you the hazard pay already.
It's at that point that you feel the ship lurch and slow down extremely.
Like enough to knock us off our feet, or just like...
Yep, I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Let me roll for me. You roll a d20 and add +1. I'm not at my computer.
Okay. Wow,
Yeah.
all right.
I got a 35.
I think you're okay, Aimer.
Aimer, what are you talking about?
I got a 25.
I think that was Cecilia's 2.
Cecilia got a 2. Cecilia!
Who rolled mine? Fucking Aimer. God damn it. That's funny. What'd you roll on yours?
I rolled a 19.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, I'll take it. I said it.
No,
Yeah.
you did. All right. So,
go over?
when the dice want to tell the story, the ship lurches and Cecilia goes over the side.
Oh no! Oh no, Cecilia!
Splash. And that's where we're going to drop you guys onto this map here. You guys are going to be near the center of this map.
Terrible.
You okay down there? What stopped the ship?
I'm going to look over. I'd jump in, but I can't swim. Is she on the surface, or is she like down?
She, at the moment, is on the surface.
Okay, I'll actually jump over.
No, it's fine. I can walk on water.
Well, yeah, I can, pick you up and walk on water. Yeah, she hops over the side of the boat.
All right, I need perception checks from you guys as you jump over the side.
Perception.
I'm gonna forgo mine.
Okay. All right, with the 26, Miss Rose, as you land on the water, just to the south of you, you see 4 fins.
Oh my god!
All right.
Wow.
What's up?
So let's go ahead and let's do this lovely thing where we target our tokens and we roll for initiative.
Oh, Jesus. Those are very big sharks.
Yeah, 15 footers.
Oh, I got a D8. 18.
All right. Bad, not bad. All right.
Finally rolled half decent initiative.
And Mr. Amer's initiative here. He got 22.
Oh,
Awesome.
I forgot to select my token. Sorry.
All good. Fixing it. All right. Mr. Amer. The ship has slowed nearly to a halt. You see 4 sharks headed towards you. Just the fins out of the water. What would you like to do?
Those are pretty fucking giant sharks. Hold on. How many ballista did you buy, Jerry?
Dude, there's one at the front, one at the back.
Let's see. Amer's gonna walk over to this ballista,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna fire at the shark.
Okay. Cool. Please roll a dexterity check because you don't have proficiency in siege weapons yet.
No, just water vehicles.
Yep.
Dexterity check. Talk to my ancestors about some better harpooning in the morning.
A 24 will absolutely hit it. How hard did you hit him?
I haven't. What does a what does a ballista do for damage?
3d12 plus dex.
Roll 3d12 plus 5. 24.
24 damage. Awesome.
Right to its snoot.
Yep. That quarrel is sticking out of its snoot and backing up towards you. And the shark keeps coming.
Don't stop coming and don't stop coming, and that's it in my turn. So.
Brennan?
All right, so Brennan's going to cast Hunter's Mark on this fellow here,
Okay.
and he's going to attack.
Sure.
He's using his longbow right now, not the oath bow.
Okay.
So,
An 18 hits it, yes.
all right. And then a d6.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, so 28 damage because of the Colossus Slayer. Colossus Slayer. Awesome. Cool. Anything else? Do you get a second
No.
attack?
Oh, I forgot. Yep, second attack. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be repeat with the same weapons.
Sure. And 17 will hit it. Yep.
All right.
And you don't see any armor on these sharks, which is good. So that's going to be 28 damage again. Consistency is cool. All right.
Nice.
Anything else?
That's all.
All right. We go to Miss Credence.
Help me out. I'm putting my hands up
Yeah.
to Rose.
I'm helping her like stand up in the water. I'm picking her up basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can just say that. I can just say I'm coming up from prone or something.
Sure.
Like half my movement.
Well, is she wearing her armor? Like, because I know
Miss
she took it
Rose?
off while we were in
Cecilia, are you wearing your armor yet?
Yeah. I mean, when we wake up, for the adventure
Yeah.
day, I usually do.
Because I know she took it off in that day we were in town. So.
Yeah, but if we're anywhere that could be considered danger,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right.
All good.
Yeah, comes up from prone. Why did we stop? I guess. Can I look around, or can I look underneath the ship?
Sure. Well, you'd have to go underwater to look underneath the ship.
Okay. Is there anything that I can do in order to figure out why the ship would have been stopped without going under the water?
Without going under the water, no.
Okay. So as I look down into the water, I don't see anything.
Nope.
Perfect. Do you intend to stay down here, or are you going to go back up on the ship where the sharks can't fucking get you?
Those are really big sharks.
Yeah, big sharks.
Are they going to attack the ship? Like, the ship isn't much bigger than they are. I'm worried that they're going to start attacking the ship.
I'm worried about my health. We can mend
I'll-
the ship.
Yeah, I'll help her. I'll help her climb her back
Okay.
up. How tall?
You
is
go ahead and make a perception check, Cecilia.
Okay, I take these at advantage. Oh, I should have just rolled them and rolled 20. That's fine. Here you go. 14.
Okay. A 14, you do not see anything else other than the 4 sharks.
Sure. I guess we could always Rose to help me up the side of the ship.
Yeah, like I'll give her the help action for clambering up.
Cool. Roll an athletics check, please.
Ooh, athletics. Good.
And help. So I'm helping. That's so with advantage, right?
Yeah, correct.
There you go.
Ooh.
But we would have to wait for your action to be able to help, right?
I guess, yeah, but she rolled a 20, so.
It's okay. It doesn't
Works
matter.
out.
All right, Cecilia, you climb on board the ship.
Perfect. I'm going to take a step back. Yeah. Was that my action, or is that just the end of my movement?
Just your movement. Yep.
Great. I don't know. I didn't get it. I didn't think this far. I didn't think I was going to be fighting. I'm just going to... Well, hypnotic pattern. How about that?
Okay.
What is that? 40 feet cube. Can I hit 2 of these in 40 feet in a 30 feet cube? I can.
Yeah.
So I'll take these 2. Here.
Okay. Cool.
DC
So
21
that's
with a
DC
save
6.
or be charmed. Yes.
Bam, bam. Okay, those 2 will be hypnotized. Do-do-do.
Cool.
1 second
that will-
before you move on.
Okay.
Inside that area, 1 and 2. Okay, may continue.
Okay, great. So I feel my magic snatch those 2 sharks. I'm none the wiser. And then I'll say, okay, get up. As I, just in my turn.
Okay, Gerald, what would you like to do?
Jerry's gonna walk over to where just Cecilia climbed out, and
Mhm.
he's gonna pull out this big horn out of his bag, aka pipes of haunting, but I'm calling it the horn of haunting.
Okay,
And I'm going to inhale and take it, start to prepare a big breath, and when the sharks get within range, I will blow the horn.
okay. Ooh, I have to roll a Arcana check then. So Arcana check for me, a 9. Okay, thank you. Just wanted to check.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Miss Rose.
I guess, like I said, so the ship is not moving, or it's moving.
It's slowing to a stop.
It's slowing to a stop. Okay. Yeah, and these sharks are clearly big enough. If they swam into the ship at full speed, they could start punching holes in the sides.
Be hard, but yeah, they might be able to damage the ship a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, she's just gonna be keep shooting at them. I'll keep them busy. And maybe we can scare them off. And yeah, she is going to step up here, and she is going to use patient, or she's going to take a. She doesn't have to. She's going to take a defensive action.
Dodge, got it.
Yeah, dodge. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So these 2 sharks are hypnotized. This shark is going to go ahead and move closer, and is going to go ahead and rush at Miss Rose. Miss Rose, as the shark gets up to you, can I get you to roll a perception check? I believe that the Pipes of Haunting range is 30 feet.
30 feet.
We're-
Yeah, I would.
Okay, we're
blast
going to
the
go ahead
horn.
and let you know that this guy is going to make it over to here as well. Not there. There. So, I believe that's within 30 feet as well.
Yep.
Just checking.
DC 13 wisdom save.
All right, so yeah, he's in there. All right, cool. So, Miss Rose's perception, thank you. You do not see anything else yet. The sharks, their wisdom saving throw against a 13, 1 and 2.
That's a 15.
What's it?
DC 15.
Yeah, 15.
Gotcha. All right, so we go top down to left to right. So the far left one is not frightened. This one is. He cannot get any closer, and he has disadvantage on all attack rolls as long as you're in line of sight. Which is very important because it tries to bite Miss Rose. And with disadvantage, you got a 21.
Wow, he rolled the exact same thing. That actually, wait, when I take a dodge, that gives me-
Disadvantage.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it doesn't give me any bonuses. Yeah, 21 hits me.
For 20 piercing damage.
Ouch.
I will silver barbs that.
You're silver barbing that. Okay?
I didn't plan
So-
on Sweet August Rose swimming deeper into the ocean. I was hoping
Yeah.
to stop them before they got to us.
And I'll give that advantage to Brennan. Brennan, if you would like to make a reaction attack, you can.
With
That
advantage.
advantage.
Would he have gotten within range, Eric? If I would have said when you get within range to do the horn?
Yeah, he should have done it back there. You're correct. So this attack should not have happened at all. So, my mistake.
Oh, well then.
Disregard. Go ahead and take back the silvery barbs.
Sure, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. So, good catch before we got too deep into the retcon. All right. I do need to make a couple more saving throws real quick. 1 and 2. All right.
The
Thank
guy
you.
from Rick and Morty.
Oh gosh, Steve.
And one more. That one passed. All right. Cool. All right. Those guys are hypnotized. All right. Back here. This guy is going to break the surface. And he's going to chuck a spear at one of the 3 people that he can see from his angle, which are Gerald, Brennan, and Sweet August Rose. So we're going to shoot the spear at Gerald. Gerald, the spear comes sailing out of the water. Does a 19 hit you?
Does not.
Okay. That's going to be their turn. All right.
Does he look frightened of me?
He does not.
Okay.
He should be.
He will be.
I know extra rolls are had, so I don't know. From a magic sense, I don't know if you can actually tell
Exactly.
who is frightened of you or not.
It would be an insight check.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Facial expression, I guess.
Yeah, facial expressions, etc. But we go to Mr. Amer. What would you like to do, Amer?
Well, I guess since I'm already on the ballista, I'm just gonna keep shooting ballistas.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim at the snoot on that one. I'm gonna try to put it straight in the snoot. It's something to roll. Don't stop on that too. Don't stop on that too. Hold on. It's a 17 hit.
A 17 does hit. And you're shooting at one of the sharks?
Yeah, one of the sharks. Is there more than sharks?
Yes.
Oh, there's. Oh, I see now. Okay, sorry.
Now, did you reload the ballista, which takes a bonus action?
Well, I didn't know you had to do that, but I use my bonus action to do that.
Okay. Cool.
I don't
So,
know.
yeah, you'll hit it.
So
3d12 plus dex.
roll 3d12 plus 5. Another 20.
Okay.
Just one to 24.
Kathunk.
And that's everything from not buying. I'm moving out the ballista yet. So
All right.
it will be Amer's turn.
Brennan.
Okay, so I still have. This guy's gotta be just about done, right? Oh no, I see his red line. Okay, so I still have Hunter's Mark on him. So let's continue with this.
Sure.
Clear.
A 19 will hit.
19.
Plus Hunter's Mark, please. So 28 damage. My goodness. Consistency.
Right? Okay, and then we're just gonna do the same one, just trying to
Okay.
get this one knocked out.
Sure. Ooh. Critical strike. Awesome.
Does
That's
the
going to
plus-
hurt.
Does the plus 10 from sharpshooter multiply too, or is it just a dice?
No. Only the dice.
Okay.
But that is going to be 8 plus 17 is 25. 25 plus 6 on the additional die. Be 31. 31 plus 13 for Colossus player. Colossus Slayers would be, 31 plus 13 is 44. 44 plus 11 for Hunter's Mark. So 55 damage.
Damn.
Ka-chunk. Okay, so Brennan's doing more damage to the ballista. Anything else, Brennan?
Without the oath bow. Just, no.
Without the Osmo.
Dude, sharpshooter builds are nasty, man. Yeah.
All right, anything else, Brennan?
Especially against low AC targets. Yeah.
No, that's it.
All right. Miss Credence.
Kills-
So this guy to the west, third, fifth. So I think big sharks and then humanoid. Anything humanoid is more threatening in my brain. So I will hurl a guiding bolt towards the humanoid, whatever this guy is over here.
Okay.
It's plus 13. I don't want to roll it in here. So there's a 21 hit.
The 21 does hit him.
Right. Here is my 3d8. That's 14 radiant, followed by advantage on the next attack roll that they take, or that's
Got
against
it.
them.
Cool.
That's all. She's kind of just hanging out, seeing what's going on.
All right, we go to Drone.
Oh. Jerry really wants to run and jump off the boat and hit a shark. But Jerry knows that that's not good.
Well,
Jerry, do you have a ring? Do you have a
Yeah,
ring, Jerry?
Yeah. I don't
You
have
have
the
one?
ring. I don't have the ring, but I have a,
Cap of water breathing or whatever.
yeah.
Do you want my ring? You can borrow it.
Yeah, I have a cap of water breathing, so that should be fine. But
Whatever.
Jerry's more worried about getting pulled under the water, which is...
Jump in the water with plate mail. I got this.
Yeah, I think for the time being, Jerry will move over to the other ballista,
Sure.
and he is going to cast Branding Smite.
Oh, no. Okay.
An attempt to shoot Mr. Nimbus.
Which one? Oh, this guy here? Okay. Got it.
So it's a D20, or it's just a dex roll.
It's a dex roll? Yep.
It's at advantage.
Yes, this is an advantage, so re-roll that. Unfortunately, he's just not going to get hit by that as it hits the water next to him.
Okay, with glowing hands, Jerry is furiously attempting to. I mean, I use my bonus action, but
Yeah,
for
to
next
reload,
turn, yeah, to reload.
Got it. It's Rose.
All right, Rose is going to cast darkness on her tongue piercing, and she's going to use the 2 key in her gloves to do that. And she is going to run 40 feet up to this guy. And she is going to so she
How
used
big
her
is the
action.
darkness again?
I believe it's 15 feet in radius.
Got it. Cool. Good.
So I use my action for the darkness, so I'm going to use
Sure.
key fueled attack to use my bonus action to pop him in the schnoz.
Okay.
And I believe I get this with advantage because he can't see me.
Yep.
Oh, it's triple advantage, so you know, I'll just roll.
Wow, a critical strike. Awesome.
Okay. How do I crit on this? I guess I'll roll another attack or another damage.
Oh, we just maximize the damage on the first die there, so it's 10 plus 4.
Okay,
So 14 damage there.
and then plus. Okay, so yeah, it's 1d6. So 6 plus.
6 plus 4 is 10. You rolled an additional 4 on the die roll, so that's total 14.
Okay, all right.
Because we maximized the first die.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not okay. All right, then that's my turn.
Cool. All right.
Wait, don't you get one
becomes-
more? Don't you get 2 hits from?
No, not for key
Fury
fueled
of blows?
attack. It wasn't Fury of blows. It's key fueled attack. I have
Yep.
to attack in order to use flurry of blows. And
Oh,
I use
got
my
it.
action for the darkness.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had to attack for your bows.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. On their turn. This guy cannot get any closer to Gerald.
You take the attack action. Yeah.
So we can't get closer to Gerald. Fine. We won't get closer to Gerald. We're going
Sounded
to go away
the angry horn.
Yeah. It's going to swim to there instead. And rising from the water there are 2 guys who are frightened of Gerald. And this guy here is going to... Oh, let me be able to ping. The guy out here on the left is going to throw a spear at Brennan. Brennan, does a 4 hit you?
Does not.
That would be
Damn.
really bad.
That would be sad. The person over here on the far end throws a spear at Aimer.
Why is Brennan nude?
Nude, tied
A,
up.
a 12 will not hit Aimer.
Well, what
'cause
now?
he's frightened. A 12 will not hit Aimer.
I will not hit Aimer. Aimer goes, thanks for reloading my ballista for me.
The person next to you there, Miss Rose, stabs at you blindly with a spear. So with disadvantage, a 15 should not hit you, I don't believe.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Who did he throw that at?
He swung it at you.
Oh yeah, that 15 misses. Yes.
Okay. This shark is going to go ahead and move all the way up towards the ship. And climbing aboard is this person. She looks around. Ah, groundwalkers, die! And she's going to use a telekinetic bolt. Who are we going to use it on?
Gerald, definitely, 100%.
1d4 on
Eric-
people on the ship. Yes?
100%.
Just before I forget, for Pipes of Haunting, at the end of their
Uh-huh.
turn, they can roll to try to get rid of the fear.
Gotcha. I will roll that here in a moment, but that's right
Okay.
after she fires a telekinetic bolt at you. And she gets to do one of those. So, one telekinetic bolt and a spell. All right, so an 18 should not hit Gerald.
Nope.
And she's going to use a spell called Mage Hand to grab the next quarrel that Aimer was reaching for and throw it over the side.
What a douche.
You have no Eric.
Specifically, fuck you, Aimer.
Eric, you have no idea. I was literally about to go I was about to counter spell. You were like, I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm like, I'm gonna counter spell it, and you said mage hand. I was like, never mind. Never mind.
Which I think would have been hilarious, like if she's using mage hand to get rid of the bolt, and then you counter spell that.
So, Amber, there are 8 more sitting there.
Okay.
I hear. Okay. I'm not going to use that anymore. I'm going to go stab someone.
Yeah.
All right. So I need to do some wisdom saving throws at this point. So wisdom saving throws. 1, 2, 3, and it was a 15, correct?
Correct. So just the 14 failed.
All right. So just the 14 fails. So this guy here is no longer frightened. This person still is frightened, and then someone else is not frightened anymore. Oh, stop that. Put him in the wrong place. Hide again, thank you. Go away. He is not frightened anymore. The shark itself, we'll find about the shark. The shark's wisdom saving throw. Yeah, the shark's still afraid. It's afraid. All right, that's going to be my turn. We're going to move to Amer Shastina.
Amer, how far is like the top of the boat to the water?
This boat is only about 10 feet off the ground, off of the surface, I'm sorry.
Amer's gonna walk here, and he's gonna basically use his rapier like a pogo stick and jump just straight on the shark's head.
Death from above!
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna hold it up between his legs and go doink.
Yeah,
And
beat move.
yeah. No, let's see.
Okay, a 14 does hit it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't get to do anything cool damage wise because you have advantage or anything. Yeah. The slew of dice to hit. Does a 14.
14 will kill the shark.
So now Amer is just like here in the water with his rapier plunged like into the shark's skull as he's standing on the water, and he kind of looks at the two merfolk like, "Sup."
Can I get you to roll an acrobatics check as you are trying to balance on a shark?
I will straight up burn inspiration on this. It rolls bad, so, but it's not. It's not rolling bad.
Okay.
You're about to see style.
Thank you. Panache. Awesome. I love it when the dice tell the story.
The shark's head's up in the sky, and he's got his sword like in its skull, and it's kind of standing at an angle. You know, like the guy on the front of a ship holding onto the flag. Amer's doing that with his sword in a dead shark's face.
Yep.
It's like a buoy. It's bouncing up and down in the water, and you're standing on it.
That's my imagination as well. It's very buoyant, and he drops down. He's like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" to these two scared fish people. I'd be
All
scared
right.
too.
Cool. We go to Brennan.
Okay, Brendan's gonna just move back a little bit here. There. And we're gonna move. Oh, jeez. We're gonna move Hunter's Mark to this guy here because the other one is deceased. I'm
Got
gonna attack as well. We're just gonna keep going. I do have some spells, but this is working, so we're gonna keep doing this.
A 16 versus this person. Let me double check, but I believe it does hit. Yeah, it hits. Got it? Wow. Okay, plus Hunter's Mark, please. For 27. Cool. Second shot.
Ooh, that one missed.
Ooh, that won't hit. as the arrow whacks into the rail.
So, and that's it.
Okay. Miss Credence, what would you like to do?
Oh my god. 1, 3, 4. Skirt around this woman. Kind of head low. The
Excuse me.
bonus action. Get the bonus action. Can I reload Gerald's ballista?
Yes, you can.
Okay. My help reloading is essentially picking it up and not jamming it in, but just like putting it where it's supposed to be very quick. I whip around.
Well, as you were running over to Jerry, though, you will see
Yeah.
his hand is now on his scimitar, though.
Yeah.
I'll
I
put
mean,
that out there.
I totally understand, but I don't have another bonus action. She was gonna do this beforehand, and I'm just following the plot that I picked in my head. I'll come down. 1. I think I can stand there.
Mhm.
And I'll take my action to call out the Amir, and I'm gonna vortex warp him right here.
Okay. But as you step there, the shark's prepared action goes off, and it jumps up and bites at you.
He's in darkness. No,
Not this corner.
not this quarter. Okay,
It's a very-
I understand.
it's
So
very-
he can
can
see.
smell
These-
you.
Yeah, these 3 squares are not in darkness here, and you're not in darkness.
I understand you. I thought that the only reason I did this because I thought he couldn't see. But I will
Yep.
I'll take it because war is not always what you expect.
Num. Does 19 hit you, sir?
It never changes.
Yeah, that
Man.
was on the miss. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, good.
Amy, I'm gonna snatch you. I know you're being really cool right now, but I need your help.
Aber takes it. He's just like he's and when he lands there, he's still gonna be in that same kind of like Old Spice guy position. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
Full Terry Crews.
oh yeah.
So you go right here on our opposite
Okay.
side. Meet my friend. You can take a reaction attack if you want.
Of course I want. I get
At advantage.
extra D20 on this. Come on, dice. Give me some money. I think that'll be money. I think that's a 27. That's
A 27 will hit. Yes.
That probably hits.
Oops. So
If it didn't hit, I'd be very concerned.
It'll be for 35 damage. As
Awesome.
Terry Crews shows up and stabs her.
Okay.
that's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Oh.
Gerald.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna step 1 up. Sorry.
Sure. I can't make another opportunity attack because I used my reaction on the shark. We're good.
Jerry's
Gerald, what
going
would you like to
to hook around. His glowing hand now lighting up his scimitar, and now he's going to try to hit this young lady.
Okay. A 19 does hit her.
Okay, and it's plus the...
Branding Smite. Cool. So that's 15 plus 6 is 21. Got it?
And then, yeah, now she's glowing in radiant light.
All right.
And then now you're going to see my sword start crackling with thunder. And I will try to hit her again.
Okay. A 24 will hit.
Okay, and that was Thunderous Smite.
Got it. Additional 8. Got it. Cool.
And
Anything
if
else?
she fails a strength,
Well, strength save.
she
Yeah.
gets launched into the water.
She got a 16? 16.
My DC is 17.
Oh, in she goes. Splash. Okay.
It's 10 feet, so it's more dramatically back.
Yep. Oof. All right.
That's my turn.
Cool. Miss Rose.
She is going to full attack this guy and flurry of blows. All right, and I get my super advantage. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow. All right. 2 normals and a crit.
Well, they updated the super advantage, so like it actually has all 3 rolls now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. That's pretty cool.
That's a Beyond 20 update. Cool. And the last one will also hit.
So okay,
So-
yeah. So I think all of them hit.
Yes, it did.
And one of them crits.
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and hit the normal damage 3 times. Then we'll do the crit.
3.
So 22, and then roll for crit damage.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So that's going to be 13. And you have something for bludgeoning critical damage.
No, that's
Okay, it just added it together. It's all good. All right, so 13 plus 22 is 35 damage.
Ooh.
Got it.
And that is my turn.
Awesome. It becomes their turn. The guy in front of you, Miss Rose, is not enjoying your presence and will swing his spear at you with disadvantage. 12 won't hit you. The shark is going to swim over to here. And he's going to bite at you with a straight roll because advantage and disadvantage negate each other. And that's going to be a critical strike.
Oh, I can't do anything about it because I can't see you. Sorry.
So, just like, how did he know how I was flanking if he can't see where anyone is?
He can smell in the water. He has scent.
So he can. Well, I mean, I'm punching this guy, so I don't know if he's
Yeah.
bleeding, but okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
57 damage. Okay.
Yeah. It's
so-
pushing it, but are you walking on the water?
Yeah, I'm walking on the water. Because
You want
yeah,
that
I
sunshine?
have my.
Would you be making noise on the water?
Maybe.
Yeah. Roll a stealth with disadvantage.
Stealth.
He'll roll his perception here.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta turn off super advantage. It's like-
Yeah, with disadvantage here. Just because you're not trying to be stealthy, I'm going to give him a chance to not notice you.
Disadvantage.
Because you're not actively hiding.
I didn't roll that good. So.
All right. Yeah, so he will know where you are based off of the stomping on the water.
You need some boots of elven kind, so you just don't make any noise whenever you walk at all.
Yeah, sharks don't rely on sight for most of their hunting.
57.
All right, so you're hit for 57 damage. That hurts. The other guy missed you. This guy here is going to throw a spear at Aimer because you're the only person he can see from down below. A 14 will miss you. This guy can't swim over there because he's frightened. This guy's just going to swim away because he's too terrified. Can't do much. This woman here. Oh, goodness. Oh, right. She's going to use Astral Step as a spell-like ability to teleport to there, and she is going to use her first of 3 attacks to shove Aimer.
It's just gonna turn into a shoving match off the boat.
It's a nat 1 and a nat 2.
Yes.
I want
She
to
has
see.
She has these wet hands, and she can't get a good
Yeah.
grip on it.
It was
Oh,
like-
man.
His neck's too skinny to grab.
Yeah. Did you stain my shirt? I mean, you can at least try to stab me. Why do you have to go for my clothes?
All right. So, she's then going to take her next attack. And we're going to swing with her longsword at you twice. Once. A 19 to hit you, Aimer.
You notice Aimer barely pull his chin back, and it's like the slightest cut in between it, and he's like, "Ooh, that was a little better this time."
And then that long sword thrusts. A 24 to hit you, Aimer.
A 24 will hit me.
For 38
hey,
damage.
check it out. Oh,
You gonna
nobody
silver
sees
barbs that?
damage. The revive that shadow.
Okay. The
Surges
silvery
out.
barbs. Yeah, silvery barbs results in a 9.
Great.
All right.
D20 goes to Amir. You want to take an attack,
God.
my man?
Well, I'm not going to say no. Wait, there might is though. I take my action this round.
Oh, Brennan,
Yeah.
you want to take an attack at an advantage, my man?
Of course.
This party with the addition of a sharpshooter has been like the best thing for Cecilia's combat build. It's so nice. Because if Amir can't take it, the plus 10 guy over there can.
All right,
Hit it,
so with
Brennan.
advantage, Brennan.
Okay. So with this, I was attacking over here because our dudes were in the water, but they're not, and this person's causing issues.
Okay, so you're gonna shoot
can I
the
move-
woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
In this act, can I move Hunter's Mark or no?
no.
Okay, no problem. Let me go.
Yeah, moving Hunter's Mark is a bonus action. You can't move it until the other target's dead anyway.
Okay, okay. So let's see what we got here.
A 20 will hit.
All right.
Go ahead and roll it a second time because you do have advantage, just in case you
Alright.
critically strike.
All right, let me do this.
Yeah, okay. So you'll deal 24 damage to her. Got it.
Nice.
I need to do Hunter's Mark too. Oh no, sorry, you're right. That's it.
Okay. And she then uses her move action and is going to jump off the side as she is below half health. All right. We go to Aimer.
She bravely ran away.
God. I wish she was 5 feet closer. I would have fucking sentineled her. She would have been stuck.
Did she go?
All right.
Always out of range.
Did she go underwater then?
She did.
Oh, well.
But she's glowing, remember?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you guys will know where she is. I will go ahead
mean,
and do that.
How deep is she?
She can be 20 feet deep.
Well, Aimer's not someone that deep.
Okay, you don't have to. You just have to prepare an action, my man.
All right. Anything else, Aimer?
No, that's exactly what Aimer's gonna do. He's gonna go back into his pose using his rapier like a cane, and he is going to make a stab at the next person who comes within range of him that is an enemy.
Okay. Cool. Brennan?
Since we have this guy marked, I'm gonna keep going on him, see if I can get him out.
All right, this will be turn 4 of Hunter's Mark.
Brennan's just like an ion cannon. He just like stands in the middle
Just
and just
turning.
blasts around the battlefield.
All right, 26 plus a d6 for 27 damage. You've been doing 27 or 28 damage on every shot against these guys over here.
I know. All right, so let's
The plus 17 helps to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, no kidding. A 20, that'll hit him as well.
Well, to be fair, he's also rolling pretty high.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, there's a 23. Okay. Cool. Did you want to move or anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. You go to Cecilia.
Oh, you already know it. I mean, we're at sea. I'm gonna burn some resources. Who cares? I'm gonna quicken a mind sliver. She has to make an int save or take a certain amount of damage that I do not know.
Okay.
21 int save or take this.
All right. Her mind sliver results in a 14. She will suffer 8
Great.
psychic damage.
She has -3 to her next saving throw. Vortex warp, and I'm gonna put her right between Amir and Gerald.
It's a Constitution
DC
saving
24
throw.
Con save. Yes.
Yeah. All right. She got a 7.
Right here.
Bloop. She curses in Aquan.
Sorry, little lady. Wrong ship. I'm sure you've heard that
Does
before.
Aquin sound like you're like gargling like
Yes.
wash?
Uh huh. Yeah.
Nice Murloc.
Well, that is
Anything else, Cecilia?
my prepared action.
Oh yeah, prepared action.
I don't get sneak attack, but hey, I can stab anyway.
Why wouldn't you get sneak attack?
I'm not flanking or anything.
But I'm
Gerald is right here.
next to the target.
Oh, okay.
Aren't we friends, Amber?
Yes, I keep forgetting. I don't get like some of the. I don't get advantage. Sorry, it's not sneak
Right.
attack. That's what I was going with,
Yeah.
23 hit.
Yes, sir.
I'll just call out to Sweet August Rose, who I just hear a lot going. I hear a lot of splashing of water, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry,
As the shark is attacking her.
Hey, here's the bad thing
wait.
about darkness is we can't see Sweet August
can't help
Rose getting
Sorry,
eaten by
we're almost finished up out here. You okay in there in your own little pit fight?
Fucking ow!
Okay,
Uh,
Yeah.
that's the end of my turn.
All right. After Cecilia, we go to Gerald.
Jerry is going to move over here to more easily punch her in the face with a sword,
With his sword. Okay.
and he will start attacking.
Sure. $28. Wow. Damn.
That's in the face.
And that's 14 damage there. 21 hits for 11. Got it. As you're slicing into her, the last one, the 20. That'll hit for.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you before, without metagaming, I'm gonna blow
Yeah.
because she triggers me. I'm gonna use a second level spell slot.
All right. She is at 31 health. So you dealt 12, and you're using a second level spell slot. So 12 plus 18 does 30 damage. She had 31 health. I said it.
Ah, damn it! More trigger.
Oh man, I love being able to say that. The dice just tick 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 tick. All right.
That's all. I
Anything
got.
else, Gerald? All right, Miss
I'm
Rose.
hoping she runs away. I hope she runs away.
Alright, I'm gonna use another flurry of blows, and
Okay.
I'm gonna keep hitting this guy until he dies, and if he dies,
Sure.
then I'll move to the shark. So,
Of course.
So, one. I'm assuming I'm gonna
That'll hit.
at least 3 times because I don't do that much damage. Monk.
We'll find out. He's got 27 health. So go ahead and let's see what you got.
So let me just roll these damages first. So
Got
9.
9 plus 9 is 18. Plus 5 is 23.
Alright,
Leaving him with 4.
so I'm gonna have to hit him one more time.
Mm-hmm. Oof. But you got a 28 there. And that will kill him.
The new Elven accuracy roll is wild to me.
It's fun,
I like
isn't it?
seeing it all.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it feels good seeing those 3 dice roll out.
Yeah.
If only I could boost my damage. So, with that being said, she is going to. Is this? Wait, no, I use my action. Wait, no, I can use my bonus action. Wait, no, I use my bonus action for Curly Bros, so I can't. She is going to close her mouth and. Wait, can I? No, I can't, because. Oh, I can just move. He can't see me anymore, so he can't do a reaction. So she is going to actually just run. She's going
Okay.
to run here. 1, 2,
Yep.
3,
Keep going.
and she's just going to run right up the side of the ship
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
hop onto the deck, and then close her mouth to drop the darkness.
Why is it dark?
Ah!
It's only for a second. There we go.
I was gonna, just so you know, I was gonna be absolutely furious if he didn't drop it, because she would have been able to run away without making an attack of opportunity. I was gonna be absolutely furious if that
So
happened.
mad.
She cast it on the tongue specifically so she can close her mouth to end the effect as a free action.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. It becomes their turn. This guy throws a spear and aimer.
If I was at the ballista, I'd appreciate these spears, but I left.
Does a 19 hit you, sir?
It does not. Parts the hair along his ear, the super close.
Sure. All right. Over here, the shark comes up and jumps up to grab you with its attack. Nom. With advantage. There's a 24 bite aimer for 24 damage.
It absolutely does bite aimer for 24 damage. You're correct.
Okay.
Oh, hey, check it out. It's the mechanic that I abuse. Silvery barbs, and I'll give the reaction attack to Gerald so he can have his sweet, peaceful revenge.
Yes.
Oh,
There you
man,
go, my man.
30. Wow.
Does a 30 hit?
You want
It does hit, and she has 1 hit point.
to smite that? No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so you will kill her. She falls dead. The shark has just bitten Aimer for 24 damage. Aimer's hit points didn't go down for some reason. So
Oh, you have to re-roll it.
It got silvery barbs.
Oh, Silvery Barbs, you're correct.
That's why I said poison.
Silvery Barbs results in a 24.
He's dead. He takes 26.
He takes more damage.
Hammer goes, oh, that's my foot. That's my. He's like trying to shake the shark off.
God, that's a big shark.
Yep. All right. This guy, seeing that his boss is dead, will swim away, and he has a swim speed of 50. He swims straight down.
I forgot about the other 2 sleeping sharks. I just zoomed out a little bit, and I was like, oh shit, there's 2 more.
Yeah, they're sleeping over there. Yep. Technically, sleeping sharks sink. That is actually a thing.
Don't they drown? Because they don't
Yeah,
need to
after a
move
amount of
to
time. Yeah, the hypnotic pattern doesn't last long enough for them to actually die, but yeah, they will start drowning. So
Oh,
they should have
God,
been gone.
That's a terrible thing.
Yeah, the shark here. Yeah, he's going to be done. Sharks sink when they die. All right, Aimer, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna shake my foot repeatedly, and as the shark is still on it, I'm gonna try to stab it in the eye.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use, since I can't move. Does he have me grappled, or is it just was that flavor?
No, it was just a bite.
I'm a bonus action. I'm gonna steady aim, and aim my sword like this, like it's like playing pool. I'm using my rapier as the pool cue, and I'm gonna try to stab it straight in the eye.
Okay.
And the dice are rolling. They're just taking their time.
All good. 22 will hit.
Come on, roll my damage.
Man, your computer must have a hard time on all the sneak attack and dice. Like
Yeah,
hitting
turn back on. Turn back on hardware acceleration, see if it fixes 30 points of damage.
You have sneak attack on that?
Elven accurate, I use steady aim, so I got advantage, which
Gotcha,
is sneak
yeah.
attack.
Got it. The shark reacts viciously to that. All right. Anything else, Aimer?
No, Aimer's pissed now. The shark ripped his pant leg. Now the shark must die.
Brennan.
Oh man.
All right. I mean, I guess we're still attacking this guy. He's still there. The other dude took off. So since the other one didn't die, but it left. Does that free Hunter's Mark or no? No.
That's the sucky part. You can recast it, but you just can't move it immediately.
Got it. Okay, so I can recast it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just uses another spell slot. That's all.
Okay, that's fine because that's a little. So I'll recast it for that guy.
Cool.
I have spells. I'm looking at them. I'm like, why just do this? Right.
You can also use that Ranger free Hunter's Mark thing.
You're talking about the alternate. Favorite foe. Yeah, you could use that. Right. An 18 will hit. 31 damage. Ouch. +2. 33 damage. Got it.
All right.
What else? 16 will also hit. 26 plus 2. So 28 damage. Cool. Anything else, Brennan?
That's all.
All right, Miss Credence.
Can you vortex
General
warp?
question.
Can you vortex warp the shark onto the boat?
That's what I'm gonna do. General question: how do we feel about eating shark for the next week?
Hell yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put. This is it's 2 sizes bigger than all of us.
Yes.
Can I put it on our space or?
Yes, you can.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna drop it.
I will say that if you put it on your spaces, it's going to crush you guys.
Oh, why? Oh, like it'll.
Because it
push
doesn't
us
have
out?
legs. It's just a giant shark that lands there.
All right. How about this? I'm gonna take. This is kind of like a banister, right? Where it would like half be draped over.
Yeah.
I used 4 squares of movement. Can I take Brennan and have him backstep just one, like the back here, within 5 feet? I don't want to crush everybody, but I want this fucking shark on board. I'm going to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 21, or be vortex warped in the middle of our goddamn ship.
Here's where I cross my fingers for the shark. Yep.
Woo!
Blam!
I snatch the shark's shadow from behind it, all the way down from the bottom of the ocean. It comes rushing up. It grabs the shark by the jaw and hooks it up like a fisherman, and pulls it up and just drops it on board. Let's go, boys! Dishes on the dinner. I don't know what the phrase is.
Meat's
Dishes
back
on the menu,
boys.
Meat's back on the menu.
I'm going to go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt and not crush the mast with it. So we'll put it there. Oh, no, never mind. The mast is under Gerald. We're good.
Yeah, it looks like it's draped over a banister, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, because
All right.
steps, so like the
Yeah.
back half is taller than the front half.
Yeah.
No, this thing, it's gonna hurt us if it gets to its turn. Kill it.
Jerry is going to pull out a net out of his bag and try to throw it over the shark.
Oh my god.
It doesn't even cover it. It just wow.
Eric, wait till you see the roll.
Oh god.
You crit the
Oh
shark.
man. Okay, let's roll your damage. I think you get
No
right?
damage. I guess
No
theoretically it's a +1, but nets aren't supposed to do damage.
Right. So it's webbed by the net. It's restrained.
Oh my god.
And then I'm just gonna punch it with an unarmed strike.
Yeah, with advantage because it's restrained. And you have flanking. And an unarmed strike of 22 will hit it easily. As we punch the shark for 4 damage.
And I'm just trying to wrangle it now. And
Sure.
kind of hold on to it.
Are you wrestling? You're wrestling.
I was gonna use my scimitar, but I didn't want to free it from the net accidentally.
Yeah.
So instead of jumping the shark, he is
Yeah.
beating the shark.
Yeah, it's like a
Alright.
rodeo. It's like a bucking bronco for me right now. I'm on top of it, trying to hold on to the net.
Great August Rose, jump on, jump on.
No, thank you. I don't want to get anywhere near its mouth. Attack. Actions. Sorry. Roll. Or not roll 20. The what should we call it as being freaking super advantage. All right. So another flurry of blows. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Why aren't they showing up? I should turn off those dice and just slow everything.
Good. All of those will hit.
All right, and because this thing could technically bite me, and I'm at very low health.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, might
This
as well.
is the one that almost killed you earlier.
It
Yes.
is.
The angry.
Yes.
It's the same one.
You're punching the shit out of a shark. I just want you to visualize that.
Yeah, I'll stunning strike each of them until it's stunned. So,
All right.
so I
Cool.
think it's,
So let's roll your damage first.
okay, damage 2, 3.
So 29 damage. And then con saves. And the spell save DC against the stunning strike is?
Shoot, what is it? I don't even know. I haven't stunning strike someone in a while.
I think it's a 15.
15 or 16?
I think it's a 16. Hold on, let me see.
All right.
Strike. Well, he can roll while I look. So,
Sure. 1.
it's a DC 16.
He's stunned.
All right. So yeah, he's stunned.
That's not good.
Pinata time.
Aimer.
Aimer is going to get on the shark.
Of course.
Yeah, he's gonna climb up the No, you know what? I'm gonna teleport onto the shark in style.
Okay.
I'm right on top of the shark. I'm gonna grab it by the fin, the back fin, with one hand, and then I'm gonna stab it.
I love how we're blowing all our resources. Like we're just assuming this is the last attack today.
Yeah, we're blowing the shark.
And it's suffocating. So this poor
Yeah.
You can just
creature.
walk away from it. It's in a net.
Feel the wrath of the salty swallow.
The poor merman is deep in the water, just watching his friend just get beat the shit out of.
The shark
With the
had a
29, you'll
name.
hit it. Yes.
Jeremy!
Jeremy. The shark's name is Jeremy. Great.
Poor thing.
Well, he shouldn't have tried to eat me, motherfucker.
All right. Yeah, you hit him for 31 damage. He has 20 health left. That's below 28.
Yeah, no, so that's my turn. Aimer's gonna stand there, he's holding on to the fan with the sword in him, just looking suave, you know?
We come to Brennan. What would you like to do, Brennan?
Brennan's first is going to take a step back just in case.
Uh-huh.
I have an idea of what Brennan's gonna do this turn.
You think?
There's more that's possible. This is just. But okay, yeah. I mean, because he only has 20 something, right? Let's see if I can hit him.
It's going to be a crit. The dice have to talk right now.
No,
It's a
not.
crit
Yeah,
fail.
It's a grit.
It's with advantage.
It is with advantage. Yes, sir.
No,
It
he's
would be
prone.
kind of would be kind of
It's
good
straight.
if
It's
if
straight.
he shot Aimer off of the shark.
All right.
Yeah, that one misses, unfortunately.
I mean, does it really count as prone? It doesn't have any legs in the first place.
No, I think it's immune to being prone. I'm just joking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so re-roll the attack, Brennan.
Yeah. A 21 will hit, yes.
We got it.
And, yeah. You deal 22 damage on that. Yep. Got it. Jeremy dies.
All right. Sorry, Jeremy.
All right. Cool.
Who knew?
Yeah. And I think that's a good stopping point for us to stop at. And then next week, you guys can figure out why the ship's not moving.